I'm rebuilding the newest Division I program, the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. UTRGV is located deep in South Texas near the border. And with them just finishing their first season, they went 9-3. So we're going to put them in College Football 26 in the American Conference to see if they can compete. And with 4 challenges, which include having a winning record versus our rival, UTSA. So in this 5-year rebuild, can we capture a national championship? We'll see. But if y'all like content like this and anything College Football 26, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and do not forget to leave a like on the video. And if you want to be a part of my College Football 27 giveaway, all you got to do is comment down below and be subscribed to the channel. Welcome back, Saturday Night Lights community, the family. We are back with another rebuild. This rebuild was highly anticipated. If y'all are not subscribed to the channel, if y'all do not have y'all post notice on, I posted something in the community tab, giving a little sneak peek to this rebuild, and y'all went crazy on the like button with that. Y'all went crazy, and y'all were in the comments. Everybody's been waiting on this rebuild. I had to give it to y'all. I've been up all night recording, editing to get this out to y'all. So, but with this rebuild, this is going to be way different than any other rebuild we've done, because we're doing this entire 5-year rebuild in this one video. The last time we did that was our South Carolina rebuild, and that was in 2025. So it's gonna be, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a long video. So y'all sit back, y'all go make dinner, put me on y'all TV, relax, because this is gonna be a long one. But before we get into this, I just want to let y'all know I'm currently rebuilding Oklahoma State. We're 3 seasons deep with that one, going into our 4th season. So if y'all have not seen that rebuild, after this video, go check that one out. That one is going crazy too as well. The first thing I want to go over is the impact players for this UTRGV football program. When I did my, y'all know with every rebuild, I do my research. Every rebuild. I want to go over 2 players, one on offense, one on defense. First starting off is their starting quarterback, Eddie Lee Marburger. Eddie Lee Marburger. And if I'm pronouncing any of these names wrong, please let me know down in the comments. Please let me know. But Eddie Lee Marburger, man, he was their starting quarterback for UTRGV this past season. He had a good year. He had a pretty decent year. He's one of the better quarterbacks at the FCS level. He's going to be our QB1. He is a senior, though. That is the only thing. He is a senior, so we do need to find a quarterback in recruiting. We do have a lot of freshman quarterbacks, but do they have the talent to, step up and be a starting quarterback? We'll see. The next guy I want to go over is this freshman linebacker. When I tell y'all, when I was going over the film, this dude, Jaden Haygood, popped off the screen. I'm telling y'all, man, he had a breakout freshman year. He's from Converse, Texas. I think he went to Judson. This guy right here is special, man. He is special. I'm pretty sure he could play at the FBS level, at a Power 5. Like he's fast, he's explosive. There's a reason why he has that 87 speed. He's kind of undersized at the linebacker position at 217 pounds, but he's only a freshman. He is going to get bigger. He is going to be our user throughout this rebuild, and he's probably going to be our user, hopefully, throughout this entire rebuild, man. That is the impact players for this season, and throughout the year, I will be going over the other players that are on this team, because this team builder has close to all of the players that were on UTRGV this past season. And if y'all want to have access to this team builder, I will be putting the team builder name in the description. When it comes to our schedule for season 1, this is a very big thing, because since we're doing this entire 5-year rebuild in one video, we're only hopping into 3 games a season. That includes conference games and non-conference. Only 3. So we have to be really strategic on which games we hop into. Really strategic on it. It does not include conference championships, or if we make it to a bowl game or the college football playoff. It's only regular season. But the first game of the season we will be hopping into is Delaware. And I'm not going to lie, we have to play rival UTSA. Like I said, one of those 5 challenges is having a winning record versus our rival UTSA. So those 2 games are definitely games we're going to hop in. And we're in the 4th quarter of this game versus Delaware, and we're losing. We're losing 14-3 right now. Like I said, since we are doing a full 5-year rebuild in one video, these games aren't going to be as long as our episode long series when it comes to rebuilds, but 14-3 right now. We still have a chance, especially if we can score right here as we hand it off to RGV starting running back this past season, Nathan Denny. He was their main guy for them this season. For the Vaqueros, got 1st and 10 right now. We come out, could go back to Nathan right here, and he holds on to it for a 1st down. Offense for this UTRGV team, it looks like they run kind of like a spread, like multiple type offense. So y'all are gonna see us throughout this rebuild in a lot of shotgun. Gonna be in a lot of shotgun, just a lot of traditional spread type formations. 1st and 10 right here. They do got press coverage on UTV's top receiver right here, Diaz, but we're actually gonna throw it off to our tight end, and he's not able to hold on to it. Here we go, 3rd and goal. And the one thing about our quarterback, he is not a great runner, but Diaz, our top receiver, holds on to it for a touchdown. I told y'all, man, he was UTRGV's top receiver, and he was looking like it right there on that catch. Going for the 2-point conversion to go down by 3. We throw it off to Nathan. He is able to get in there for the 2-point conversion, down by 3. User this season is going to be Haywood. Let's see if he can make a big play right here. Y'all see they throw up kind of like a moon ball, and he is not able to hang on to it. 1st and 10 right now. Can our quarterback lead us to a game-winning drive as we throw it off to our top receiver again, Diaz? The one thing, man, about Eddie Lee is that he is a great pocket passer, and that is the one thing I've noticed about him this season. He's not the best athlete, but when it comes to throwing the ball, he was one of the best quarterbacks at the FCS level this past season. 8, I might look for that curl route with Diaz right here. I actually am. Look for the curl. Can he hang on to a big catch by Diaz? Can we find our way in the end zone? We throw it off to Nathan. See if he can get to the outside, and it's going to be 3rd and goal. Right now in the comments saying, why are you doing this? Because I believe that much in our quarterback. Come on, in there, touchdown. No, it's a flag. Pass interference. We get another chance. We get another chance. It was pass interference. I'm trying to punch it in with Nathan, and he gets an end zone. Touchdown, UTRGV. We might just walk away today with our first win of the season. It'll be the end of this game. UTRGV takes it at home, man. Led by Nathan Denny, led by our QB Eddie Lee, man, and Diaz. Those 3 guys alone are definitely gonna be the staples of our offense. Our quarterback Eddie Lee, running back Nathan, and then receiver Diaz. We're gonna have to depend heavy on them this season if we want a chance in this very competitive American Conference. After beating Delaware our first game of the season, we get dominated in our last 2. Losing to Texas A&M, that was expected, not gonna lie. The only reason why we scheduled this game because Texas A&M offers us a lot of money. I'm just being honest. And then the following week, we lose to Army on the road. Lose to Army. Like I said, this season, we're not expecting a lot of wins. This is about development and about recruiting in season 1. And when it comes to recruiting, we have some huge visits coming up week 9. Like I said, y'all know we can only hop into 3 games a season. This week versus UTSA will be the 2nd. The last game we'll be hopping into is Florida Atlantic. When I look at the schedule, out of all the teams, this is a team that we can actually beat. So we do have the 4-star pocket passer, and I was able to see what his attribute was. He's a 4-star gem, 91 throw power. He's going to be in the building versus Florida Atlantic. And then the 4-star out of Cali, he is going to be in the building versus Florida Atlantic too as well. And then another 4-star, the 4-star tight end. Hopefully if we can sign these guys, it will be monumental to our program. But we will be waiting on this corner. We have a 5-star corner, number 1 player in the state of Oklahoma. He might just come to UTRGV. Who knows? Y'all know anything can happen when it comes to recruiting on this game. We could be in first, and then Oklahoma State come out of nowhere and take him. We're waiting for him to have his visits available because we want to schedule him on visit versus Florida Atlantic. Their roster, they're talented. No matter what team we go up against, they're going to be more talented than us. We really just got to hang on for our life. Just hang on for our life. This team has pretty good offense. Not a very great defense, though. Not a very great defense out of this UTSA football program. But again, no man, if y'all haven't yet, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and do not forget to leave a like on the video. But let's see, man, if we could take down the Roadrunners in our first rivalry game of this rebuild. And here we go. First rivalry game of this rebuild. Can we take down the Roadrunners today? Can we take down the Roadrunners, man? The reason why we chose UTSA as a rival, because UTSA is probably like 3 to 4 hours away from UTRGV. There's a lot of colleges, a lot of universities in Texas, and this was the closest one to UTRGV. So, man, in conference rivalry, this is going to be a big game. Y'all see, we came out in our gray uniforms, but let's see if we can take down the Roadrunners. In the fourth quarter of this game versus UTSA, and it is kind of a blowout right now as we try to get it over to our top receiver this season, Diaz, and we can't. I'm not gonna lie, man, it is gonna be a long road trying to rebuild this UTRGV football program. It is not gonna be easy. I'm just being totally honest with y'all. As we throw it out right there to our receiver right there on the outside. Take a while, but we're not gonna stop, man. We're gonna one day beat UTSA. One day we will beat UTSA, and when that moment happens, it will be great to take down our rival. 2nd and 2 right here in the red zone. We're going to throw it off to the RPO, to our receiver. He finds his way in the end zone. Come on, man. The one thing I can say that's a positive for us this season is that we have a very elite passing attack. I feel like we're one of the better passing teams in the American Conference. And with 4 minutes left, this game isn't over yet. Say has already found their way in the red zone as they hand it off right there to their top game. It's 2nd and 13. It's looking like this game is about to come to an end. We just couldn't get a stop on defense as they throw it off to their running back. 3rd and 4 in this video right now. How do y'all feel about UTRGV moving to Division I? And how do y'all feel about some of the new schools coming to college football 27 coming up, man? I really can't wait for that, to see some of those new schools like Sac State, schools like that, as we can't get any pressure though right here, and then we just give up a touchdown. My God, like, what are we doing? Like, I know we're not that talented. I know we probably have the worst roster on paper in college football, but come on, it can't be this bad. Like, we giving up 33 points to UTSA like they Alabama. Like, what's going on? UTSA takes it in dominating fashion. I'm not mad though. I'm not mad about this game at all. We do start off the series versus UTSA 0-1. That's not bad though, because I feel like throughout this rebuild, we will be a better team. We will bring in better recruits. It's just right now in season 1, we're not ready for the American Conference, it seems like. After advancing a week, the 5-star is finally ready to come on visit. We will be bringing him in on visit on that last game we hop into versus FAU. If we can sign him, it's going to be monumental. If we can sign this young man, it will be monumental to this football program. But we're now on a 6-game losing streak. Like, the only game we've won is the game we've hopped into versus Delaware. Outside that, we've lost every game since then. The only game that was close was the game versus Temple. That was the only game that was close. And now we have Florida Atlantic this week. 2 teams that are both winless in conference. It is literally, and I don't even mean this, I'm not trying to be funny. It's literally the battle of the 2 worst teams in the conference. No joke. No joke. At this point, us, Charlotte, and FAU, we just battling to see who, excuse my language, we just battling to see who more ass. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what y'all need to tap into, but we need this win this week because, as y'all know, we got some big recruits on visit. First is the 4-star pocket passer, Nashville, Tennessee, one of the top players in the state of Tennessee. 4-star Jim, yes, he's in the building this week. We need to win. Next guy's in the building is the 4-star running back, one of the top running backs in the country. 4-star, he will be in the building. When it comes to receivers, I don't think we have any receivers on visit, but we do have the 4-star tight end. We're fighting with A&M. He is going to be in the building. We need to win. And then the last player that's going to be in the building is probably the biggest recruit of program history. The 5-star out of Oklahoma City. We're battling with Oklahoma State right now for him. We need to win. I don't know what y'all need to tap into. Like I said, man, I don't know what y'all need to tap into, but we need this win today. We're in the second half of this game versus Florida Atlantic, and it is 13-3 right now. 13-3. Like I said, this is a must win. Must win. We have a 5-star in the building. We got 3 4-stars. This has never been done before in program history to even sign a 5-star. So we need this win today. We might got to keep it right here on the scramble with Eddie Lee. And y'all see, this boy is not very fast. He only has like 74 speed. Here we go. 2nd and 10. We're going to keep it on the run with our boy. Come on, man. Oh, we're going to go back to the run again. Not able to get anything right there. Actually, it's a loss of a yard. Second and 11 right here. We're going to go to this little verts. We got a drag coming with our wide receiver. 2nd and 11 right here. We're going to throw it off to our wide receiver Cord. And he just dropped. Hey, number 11. Hey, number 11. Hey, number 11. You know what I'm about to say to you. Your scholarship gone. Hey, 11. That's why he's not even on the field right now. That's why he's not even on the field. Coach took him off the field. Coach took him off the field for dropping that. Good run, though. There we go by Denny. 4th and inches. We have no choice but to go for it. It's only 2 minutes left in the third. We have no choice right now but to go for it. We're going to go to this RPO. We should be able to get this RPO off to number 11. Let's see if 11 can at least get a first down. And he's at least able to do that. Anybody in the box, y'all know we're going back to that inside zone. Can he punch it in? Touchdown. UTRGV. Come on, man. This game is not over. I told y'all, if we want a chance in this game, we got to depend on number 32 in our running game. 10, they go to the run. Able to get a stop right here. We cannot give up a touchdown right here. We cannot give up a touchdown right here. If we give up a touchdown right here, it really will hurt us. 2nd and 10. They go back to the run again, and we just can't do nothing. 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. We're sending a stunt. Let's see if we can get home right here. No pressure at all. No pressure at all. They go to the flats. Can we get a tackle? We do. Big stop by our defense. We force a field goal with 5 minutes left. Like I said, man, this is the last game we're hopping into, and this is the biggest game as he barely made that kick. Offense right now, 1st and 10, and y'all see, we got our star wide receiver, Nate Diaz, at running back. We're doing that to try to create a matchup this drive and see if he can get some matchups on some linebackers, because right now our passing attack is terrible. Eddie Lee, he's 7 for 23 today. Y'all see, we hand off Nate, and then that's that speed. That's that speed from Nate. 2nd and 7. There we go. He's wide open. And I'm not going to lie. Eddie Lee has to make that throw, man. Like he has to make that throw. It is literally, and I mean literally, wide open. How can he not make that throw? Go to the drag. He's able to hang on to it right there. 1st and 10. 3 minutes left in this game. 3 minutes left in this game right here. We hand it off. We hand it off to Diaz, and he is able to get a big run. 2nd and 11. We're going to go back to that drag route again. Can he fight his way in the end zone? And he does. Touchdown. UTRGV. Can we get our 2nd win of the season? Come on, man. Up by 1. We're running cover 1 right here. Cover. Oh, my God. We just got beat. You know what, man? Like, this team is so bad. I'm not gonna lie, man. This team is just so bad. 1st and 10. Are we even gonna get a stop? No, we give up a big play. We give up another big play down the middle. If they do make the kick, we'll probably only get it. Can he score? Make him score. Yes, that's perfect. That is literally perfect. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That is perfect that he scored. That is perfect. That is perfect right there. That is not bad. We honestly, and then he just gets the easy 2-point conversion. 1:17 left in this game. 10 right here. 3rd and 10. We just got to throw it off to Diaz and see if he can do something. And his 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches right here. And if we do not get this first down, The game is over. The game is over right here if we don't get this. We throw it off to our tight end. He is able to hold on to it for the biggest play of this game. 10 right here. 2nd and 10. We throw it off to our tight end. He's able, he is able to hold on to it, but the clock will start running once it's, come on, we gotta hurry up. 20 seconds left. 20, 19. Gotta throw it off in a slot. We need a first down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Here we go. We gotta hike it. Oh, 3rd and 2. Last play of this game. This is for the game. With so many recruits on visit, we need this win. Here we go. And there ain't nothing open. It was nothing open. It was literally nothing open. We lose with recruits on visit, man. For our last game that we're hopping into this season, this UTRGV team, man, this is going to be a long rebuild. Hopefully y'all stick through with me for it, because the fact that like I couldn't even stop Florida Atlantic is just insane. But we're gonna see what happens in recruiting and see what happens with all these 4 stars and 5 stars, but we lose to the Owls. And when it comes to recruiting, this is probably the worst year I've ever had when it comes to recruiting. We lost out on the corner. After we lost to FAU, everything just went downhill. Lost out on him. Then the 4-star quarterback that we've been recruiting all year, he committed to Tennessee. He's now off our board. When it comes to running backs, we do have this guy left from home. Hopefully we can. We got this other running back. He's still first on our board. These receivers, this is probably where we're going to start putting most of our time at now, is the receiver position, to see if we can sign, at least bring home these 2 4-star receivers. Hopefully. This 4-star tight end, wanted him. He committed to A&M. We almost lost out on all of our 4 stars. Now we just got to start pouring time back into the 3 stars that are first on our board. But yeah, right now recruiting is not looking too good. As we're advancing to the end of this season, we have our first commitment. The 3-star out of Colorado, man. That is big for the program because right now recruiting is not looking well. So bringing him in, that's huge. For our last game of the season, we're going to end the year off with only 2 wins. 2 wins. It was a very bad year for this UTRGV program, but now we got to look forward to the offseason. It's going 2-10, being the worst team in the American Conference. We only beat Delaware that first game of the season. Then we beat Navy and Sim. Other than that, we lost terribly. Our defense was bad. We was one of the worst teams in the American Conference. Looking at the stats, Eddie Lee did pick it up, though, when it came to touchdowns and picks. Ended off the season, 15 touchdowns, 13 picks. But we definitely do need to find a new quarterback, and we will in the offseason. We will. When it came to rushing, Nathan Denny, the senior, didn't do well at all. I mean, our O-line was terrible. He averaged 2.8 yards a carry. We really got to find our next running back. Is TJ the guy? He's going to be back next year. He's a freshman. Maybe he'll have some great offseason results. We'll see. But we got him coming back. When it comes to receivers, I don't feel like Nolan will be back next year, even though he had a pretty decent year, man. Close to 800 yards and a touchdown. Nathan, he will. Tony Diaz, he will be back, though. I'm very excited to see what he does next year and see how he develops throughout this rebuild. Tavian Core might be gone. Our tight end, I'm pretty sure, is gone too as well. When it comes to our defense, though, the one guy I do want to look at is Haygood. He had 30 tackles, 5 tackles for loss, a sack and a half. Hopefully, he decides to come back to the program next year. But who led us in tackles is Spencer Rich, over 100 tackles, 5 tackles per loss, and 2 sacks. But now, man, we go into the offseason, and then now we see who we sign in recruiting. With us having arguably the worst offense in the country last year, we brought in a new OC, former head coach at New Mexico, Jason Elk. He will be joining the program. That is huge. With over 39 players leaving to the portal and graduation, including our star linebacker, Jaden Haygood, we have a lot of work to do in the offseason. It came to recruiting in the transfer portal. We went crazy. signing Jelani Watkins, one of the fastest receivers in this game. We signed a lot of 3-star transfers, and to make it even better, I think we just found our future QB1. From Oregon, this dude right here from San Diego, California. He is a pocket passer, but he does have a huge arm. This is the guy that might just be our QB1 going into season 2. When it comes to everybody that we brought in from the portal, this is probably the biggest signing, probably of school history. We brought in the transfer from Ohio State, James Peoples from San Antonio, Texas. He is going to be our bell cow back in season 2. This is insane. Y'all saw during the season, we had the worst recruiting class in the American Conference. We ended off the year off with the top recruiting class in the conference. Like I said, man, highlighted by this young man right here, James Peoples. I love this guy, man. Star Dev, 4-star. He's going to be probably the best player on our offense. But somebody else that's going to be starting at quarterback is Smith Jr., transfer from Oregon. Then we brought in one of the fastest quarterbacks in the game, Nate Johnson. We're going to try to find a way to use him in different packages. And when it comes to the receivers, we brought in 2 of some of the fastest receivers on this game, Jelani Watkins and Tank Hawkins. Both have 97 and 98 speed. I'm not going to lie to y'all, man. Season 2 is going to be cinema. Our roster going into season 2. Looking at these impact players, I'm so excited. Compared to season 1, it is a 360 of what we have now. At quarterback for us is Akili Smith Jr., transfer from Oregon. He was getting no PT. At all at Oregon. He decided to come here to UTRGV. He is a freshman and he has an arm. 97 throw power after his offseason training results. 88, and he's accurate. And he is accurate. He's not a big runner. He will be in the pocket. But the type of offense that we run with this heavy spread, air raid, let the ball go, I'm very excited for him. Then we brought in the vet, the senior, Nate Johnson. Expect to see him in some packages. Like maybe some read option packages, something like that. So I'm very excited to use his 91 speed. Moving over to running back, James Peoples. He's our best player on our team by far. Transfer from Ohio State. He is a junior, so we do got him for 2 years. I'm very excited to see him develop, man. 91 speed. He can catch the ball at the backfield. He's good between the tackles. He is a every down back. So excited to have him. But this is probably the position I'm most excited for. My God. You see this speed, 97 and 99 speed. We brought in the transfer from LSU, Jelani Watkins, one of the fastest receivers in this game. He has 98 speed. His offseason results took him up to 99. Platinum takeoff, gold shifty. Expect these 2 guys to each have 1,000 yards. And Tank will definitely be used in the running game too as well. We got Tony Diaz back, and then we also have this 6'5" receiver, Dayton Howard. He's going to be very good underneath, especially in the red zone. Moving over to my tight end position. This is something I'm really excited about too, because we moved him over from receiver to tight end, and he's going to be our starting tight end. We'll see how it goes, man. He's 6'6", big frame, big target. Hopefully, he has a pretty good year. Look at our defense. Our D-line is definitely the weak spot. Y'all see, it's nobody above a 71 overall. Our D-line is definitely the weak spot. Our linebackers are a pretty weak spot outside of the middle linebacker that we signed out of the portal, Cooper. Really excited about him. Yeah, other than that, man, our front is really weak. Our corners are even weak. The weak part of this team is our defense, man, but somebody I am really excited about is Raylan Wilson. He was a linebacker at Georgia. We moved him over to safety. He is going to be all over the defense, from up top safety to in the box to even sometimes as a box linebacker. Really excited for him. We simmed one game versus this FCS team. I knew that was going to be a win. But y'all know, just like last season, we can only hop into 3 games. And we really got to be strategic on these 3 games we hopped into. Because last season, we only won 1 game out of the 3 games we hopped into. So we will be playing this first game of the season versus SMU. We got to get our get back versus UTSA. I'm sorry. We got to get our get back. Hopefully, we can get some recruits on visit for that game. And then the last game we probably going to hop into is, I mean, we really got to determine how the rest of the season goes. But it's probably either going to be Georgia Tech. It could be Memphis. The last game of the season, it could be Tulsa, one of them 2 games. But like I said, man, I am projecting at least a bowl appearance from UTRGV this season. We're in the second half of this game versus the Mustangs, and we're actually winning right now. I think this is the first time all year we've actually been winning a game in the second half. like I said, man, compared to last year, I am scarred from what happened to this program in season 1. I've never had a season like that before that bad. Never in my life. But we hand it off to the speedster, Tank Watkins. Who that is? Number 10. Take the helmet off. 10. Take the shoulder pads off. 10. Take your cleats off because you're not catching 84. My God. I wasn't able to say that at all last season because we had no speed on our team. It was non-existent. The speed was non-existent. Now we brought in some guys from the portal, brought in some, Power 5 former players that got no PT at their schools. Brought them over here, gave them a lot of NIL money, by the way, and now they balling out. Come on, man. It's 1st and 10. See if we can get a stop right here. They go down the middle, and that was a beautiful throw. Beautiful throw right there. I told y'all the game plan today was to stop Jenkins because he can beat us alone. He can beat us alone with his legs. We're going to come out and cover 1 right here. We're going to send a stunt. We're able to almost get home. 2nd and 4. So here we go. 2nd and 4. Looks like they might go underneath. Let's just get a stop. Wow. There ain't no way he just did that. There is no...
You can't keep getting away with it!
I told y'all, man, our defense, it is not the best. Y'all saw from the overalls, but I did not think it was gonna be this bad. Y'all know I love my running quarterbacks on this game. 3rd and 18 though, right here. They are gonna send a blitz, and we just got no time. No time right there. We're gonna have to punt the ball back to SMU. 3rd and 2. I'm pretty sure they went in RPO, and our lead just went away that fast. We just had a lead, and it just goes away that fast. I'm not gonna lie, man. In recruiting, we're gonna have to focus on our defense. And when it comes to recruiting, we're gonna have to. 3rd and 2 right here. We're gonna hand it off to our star running back right there for an easy 1st down. I told y'all, man, he is gonna be our bell cow back. He's gonna be the guy we hand the ball off to 20, 25, maybe even 30 times a game as we hand it off to him again right here for another big 1st down. 6. Dropping out the pass right here. There isn't anything open, and that's the one thing about Smith Jr. That is the one thing about the transfer from Oregon, man. He is not a runner at all. He wasn't even able to escape that. He was just not able to escape that. 3rd and 19 right here. Maybe I can get a big play, and that dude has an arm. Oh, oh my God! I cannot believe that just happened. Achille was not able to get the ball out there to Jelani Watkins. It got tipped into his hands. Just look at this play. I don't even know how this happened. I really don't know. Look, it got tipped literally into his hands. Touchdown, UTRGV. We take the lead right here. Can we get off the field? We know they're going to go to play action. We need a big stop. They go to the slot. All we need is a tackle, and he just couldn't make a tackle. Just please make it, and we just can't. We just are not able to get a tackle. This receiver got 100 yards off RPOs. I promise you he has 100 yards off RPOs. As they hand the ball off again. Huddle almost every play. I can't even do anything. I literally can't even do anything. They're running no huddle every single play down the field. They're literally just running no huddle. And then they're going to throw it right there for a touchdown. We can't stop this offense. I'm telling y'all, man, I'm trying my hardest. I just can't stop this SMU offense. Back on offense. And Smith lead us to a touchdown drive. And that was a beautiful throw right there. Under pressure, he's at 284 today for 4 touchdowns. He's been having a beautiful game back there. 1st and 10. Hand it off to Peoples. He is going to get another 10-yard gain. 2 minutes left in the game. We brought back in Nate Johnson for this RPO one more time. And he is actually able to get to the outside. I told y'all, man, we were going to find a way to use this young man and his legs. Great play right there. Great play call by our OC, by the way. someone that we brought in the all season, and we handed off to Peoples, and he is almost in end zone, 1st and goal. But that was honestly a very good thing that he didn't score. That was a very good thing we didn't score, because now we can at least run off a little bit more time. We're going to go to this RPO. Let's see if we can get it off in time. And we do. Throw it off to Peoples. He's not, 2nd and goal. See if we can get it in there one more time. And he is in. Touchdown. UTRGV. Can we pull off the upset versus one of the best teams in the country and one of the best quarterbacks in the country? We're up by 3. 34 seconds left. Gonna come out and cover 2 man. I'm playing over the top with Raylan. And I don't even know how they got that off. Like, how do you even get that off? And he literally threw that ball in about 0.5 seconds. I wasn't even ready. 23 seconds left. Can we please play some deep? Come on. Get a stop. There we go. Underneath, and was still able to catch it. And then they go to the run. They get another big run right there. And then now they're going to kick a field goal, and we're going to go to overtime. The kicker's going to make it, and he did, right down the middle. We're going overtime. Overtime. We start off with the ball. We hand it off to Peoples, and he has been having a game today. Can we finish it off right here in overtime? Our offense has been looking elite today. Like one of the best offenses in the conference. But can our defense hold on as we throw it off to Watkins? I told y'all these 2 receivers, Watkins and Hawkins, is going to be our star receivers. And they have been taking over this game. Them 2. 1st and goal. With our 1st and goal, we throw off the RPO. He is not catching him to the outside. Touchdown. UTRGV. Our star safety, Raylan Wilson, out into the and he almost had to pick. I moved him in the box to linebacker, and he almost had the pick. Oh, he almost had it. 1st and goal. 1st and goal. He's gonna keep it. Great play by Raylan Wilson. That was all by number 5 right there. He saw Jennings running right there. What a play by him. Can we get a stop? They throw it to the out route, and that's going to be a touchdown. We're going to double overtime. This game right now has been insane. Almost made the game-sealing pick that last drive, and this is what SMU has been doing all game. It has been straight RPO. We're actually going to go hard flat right here to try to cover that RPO. They actually throw it. It's actually going to be a throw. There we go. And that is, you got to make the tackle though, son. You got to. See, this is how bad my defense is. There's nothing more frustrating as a coach when you put your player in position and he just don't make the play. You put him in perfect position to make the play. He just don't want to play football. And then they keep it with their fast quarterback, Jennings. Touchdown, SMU, man. If we lose this game, it really just came down to we just couldn't stop this offense. I'm being totally honest with y'all. And then they go right there, but what a tackle by Raylan. Offense, we motion our running back out right here. We're going to try to step up. And Smith, he does not run a lot. He does not run a lot at all. But that was a huge run by him. I'm telling y'all, this dude, Smith Jr., man, his future is so bright. He has a very bright future here. Can't wait to see how he develops. He throws it underneath, and he drops it. With 3rd and 1, y'all see they got the box stacked. We might try to hit our tight end right here on this drag route. There you go. Hang on to that, please. There we go. What a catch by Watkins. We're going to put our tight end on a slant across the middle. We do have Nate Johnson in the game. And y'all see, this is why we have him in on designed runs like that. That wasn't planned at all. I put him in thinking, okay, maybe it would switch things up. He just got us the touchdown. Now all we need to do is find a way in this end zone. Here we go. Can we get an end zone right here? Try to go underneath to our tight end, and that's going to be a pick. That is going to be a pick. We're going to go to triple. Oh, my God. Triple overtime. We have 2 possessions. We have like 1 play to score. So we have to make this count. There we go. Hang on to that. That was out of bounds. There is no way that was out of bounds. There's no way. The 5th overtime. I don't even know which one this is at this point. I don't even know which one this is. They keep it with Jennings, and they don't get in. They tried to keep it with Jennings. They couldn't get in the end zone. We have 1 play. Can we score right here? Can we score right here and pull off one of the biggest upsets of the year so far? We're gonna go inside zone. Actually, no. Oh no, they're sending the blitz. They're sending the blitz. Out about. We're gonna put Watkins on this. We got him coming on that, and we got Howard coming on the backside end. Here we go. Let's go. Game, and that's gonna be the game. We take down SMU. What a throw and what a catch. And that is why we brought in that big receiver in the portal. For red zone plays like that, and he caught the biggest play of, wow. What a performance. What a game. That was a long one. Over like 5 overtimes, but Akili Smith Jr., transfer from Oregon, had the biggest game I've ever seen a quarterback play. What a performance, man, by number 12. He played a picture-perfect game, over 5 touchdowns and no picks, and we just took down one of the best teams in the country. When it comes to recruiting this season, we have the same low budget of only like 300 hours, just like we did last season, so we had to be kind of strategic on which recruits we added to our board. We do got this 3-star quarterback. He will be on visit the last game of the season versus Memphis. We will be hopping into that game because, for one, we have 2 5-stars on our board. I'm just being honest with y'all. I don't feel like we signed him. I'm just being honest. I don't feel like we're gonna sign him. He does have a visit coming up week 7 versus our rival UTSA, but this is the guy I feel like we can get. Maybe. We're only competing with Arizona State for him. He does have a visit coming up last game of the season versus Memphis. Memphis is one of the best teams in this American Conference this season. They're 5-2. And everything else we're gonna have to work on towards the end of the year. Towards the middle of the year. Because right now we don't have any points to kind of give to our defense right now. We kind of got to focus on offense, then move over to the defense. But hopefully we can at least sign one of these 5-star recruits this season. Transfer portal has changed this program. Y'all know last season we only won 2 games. Only won 2 games. This season we're already 4-1, man. After beating SMU, we take down Coastal 21-17. Then we beat Army by 3. But the following week we kind of came down to earth. We lost to USF by 49-31. But this week we have the big game. Y'all know we have those 4 challenges that we have to complete. And right now we're 0-1 versus UTSA. Can we even out the series this week? Looking at the season stats so far, Akili, man, he is looking like one of the best quarterbacks in the conference. 15 touchdowns, only 1 pick. Pocket passing, man, 60% completion percentage. He is looking amazing. So glad we brought him in the portal. James Peoples, man, averaging 5.4 yards a carry, 97 yards per game. He's been our bell cow back. He is leading the charge, and it's not even close. Moving over to receivers. These 2 guys, I told y'all, 5 touchdowns for one of them, 6 for the other one. These 2 guys are going to be the main guys. They've been looking like it all year. Our starting linebacker, man, Cooper, he's been looking great. A sack, 40 tackles, 4 tackles for loss. Raylan Wilson, our big guy, he got 15 tackles, 1 tackle, 2 picks. He's been looking amazing up top. We've been playing great football so far. But again, though, man, if y'all haven't yet, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and do not forget to leave a like on the video. Like I said, man, we're doing this full 5-year rebuild. It's one video. It's going to be a long one. But let's see, man, if we can get our get back from season 1 and take down the Road Runners at home. And every time we play UTSA, just like last season, it is another close game right here, as it is only 9-10 as we try to go over the top to Peoples, and Akili cannot make the throw. He was open right there, man. Peoples had him beat. Keely just couldn't get the ball out there. We throw it back off to Peoples again, and he makes a big catch. And y'all see we got Nate Johnson in the game for this read option. We're going to pitch it off to Peoples, and this is how multiple this offense is. It's a reason why, man, we brought in Nate Johnson. He's a vet. He's a senior. He's done been at like 3 different schools. He knows his way around college football. So bringing in the vet has really been helping out this team as we throw it off to the speedster Hawkins, and that's a big catch. Really personal as we throw it back off the Hawkins again, and he is able to break the tackle, and we're in the red zone. Here we go, second and goal. Second and goal. Can we punch it in? We hand it off to Peoples, and that boy is a walking end zone. Come on, man. My God. Let's go. That boy Peoples. That boy James Peoples. He is going to be our starting running back until he graduates. I promise you. 3rd and 2. Back on defense. Can we get off the field? We're using with Raylan right now. They go a little corner route, and he's just not able to make the throw. Not able to make the throw, and this has been the offense for UTSA, man. They just haven't been able to get going. Y'all know week 2 versus SMU, we gave up so many points and almost lost. This week we're actually figuring out how to play defense. And it is the I formation because James Peoples, he's been having a day. He's already had 11 carries. He's already had 11 carries for 117 yards. We got to keep feeding him. We gotta keep feeding 2-7, man. 2nd and 7 right here. We're gonna try to go this play action play right here. See what we see open. Throw it over the top. See if and what a throw. What a throw right there. 1st and 10, and y'all see we got Watkins at quarterback. We are in a wildcat formation right here. And I'm telling y'all, man, this offense is special. This offense is special. My God. Come on. I know season 1 was probably boring to watch. I know. I'm sorry. I can't control it. I can only hop into 3 games a season. I actually have to build a program. I actually have to build a roster. But in this season 2, we did that. 3rd and 6. Can we get off the field again right here on 3rd down? They go underneath, and that is why. That is why we brought in Raylan Wilson from Georgia. Oh, Raylan Wilson plays this. Look at this. He sees the tight end coming out. He's coming up. He basically has 2 reads right here. The quarterback has 2 reads. He read the right person. Raylan, he went to the tight end. The quarterback, okay, I'm gonna hit it underneath to the running back. Look how Raylan plants, goes down, and just separates the man from the ball. What a play by 5. And that is why we brought him in from the portal from Georgia. Y'all see they got press coverage on Watkins. I think that's a bad idea, son. I think that's a bad idea. My quarterback got an arm like Brady. Touch. Damn. I told you, Rogers. That's your name on DB? Told you that was a bad idea. We brought him in from LSU. 30 inches. 1 touchdown can seal it. We throw it off to the slot, and that is gonna be the game. What a performance today by this UTRGV program. That is gonna be the end of this game. What a performance today by this program, man, led by our star running back, transfer from Ohio State, James Peoples, 160-some yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns. I told y'all he was our bell cow back, and he looked like it today in one of the biggest games of the year versus our rival UTSA. And we now go 1-1 in the rivalry versus the Roadrunners. When it comes to recruiting, we got a lot to talk about. To start off, man, the 3-star quarterback that we had on our board, he's still first. He does have a visit coming in versus Memphis. And by the way, we're going to talk about our schedule because we won't be hopping into this game versus Memphis. I know I said we did, but like I said, I'm going to explain it all in a little bit. This 4-star, I'm pretty sure he's going to commit in the next couple weeks. This 3-star, though, I did want him. He ended up committing to UConn. Moving over to these receivers, the 2 5-stars, highest recruits we have on our board. He committed to Washington. That was very expected. But this 5-star, this other 5-star gadget guy, we actually have a chance. Jamiah Fogg out of Baton Rouge, the number 1 player in the state of Louisiana. He does have a visit coming up versus, I think it's versus Memphis, right? Like I said, we won't be hopping into that game. Hopefully we can maybe win it in sim. We'll see. But we might just sign this young man. It will be the first 5-star of this program. These 3-star centers, we're not really worried too much about those. We do want these 2 ends. With this guy, I'm battling with Tennessee form. I really want him. We'll see how that goes. We're still first on our board. These two linebackers, really want them. Y'all know our defense is atrocious. We need help there. We're first on this guy's board, second on his board. He does have a visit coming up versus Georgia Tech. Then these three corners, I'm pretty sure we'll sign all of them. No other school is really worried about them. Pretty sure we're gonna bring them in. Y'all see, we're now 8-1. After beating UTSA, we continue our winning streak, beating Navy, FAU, and then Tulsa. FAU, a team we lost to last year, by the way. Got our get back. So this is how we're gonna do it. We only have one more game we're gonna hop into. We're gonna play this game versus North Texas. The reason why is because they're better than Georgia Tech and they're better than Memphis. They're at the top of the American Conference. We're at second. We have to hop into this game. I'm just being honest with y'all. We have to hop into this game. So we will be playing North Texas this week. Look at the conference standings. I know you see USF is at the top, but North Texas, man, I'm pretty sure they're going to make their way up to the top in the next couple weeks, even if we beat them. So this is a very big matchup. North Texas, they're ranked. We're sitting second in the American Conference. I have been surprised at the season we've been having. Young man has 26 touchdowns and only one pick. My God, like, this is insane. A great completion percentage. He is looking surgical in the pocket this season. Peoples is averaging 100 yards per game. Tank is at 12 touchdowns. Jelani Watkins right behind him. This offense has done a full 360 of what we had last year. You look at this North Texas team, they have a great offense as well. For them at quarterback, it is one of the best quarterbacks in this upcoming college football season, in my opinion. Drew Mestermaker. They got Byron Jackson back there, running back, big back. They got receiver galore. This is. I feel like this is gonna be a shootout because if you look at North Texas offense, they do not have. North Texas defense, they do not have a great defense, just like us. So I feel like this game could be a shootout. But again, no, man, if y'all haven't yet, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and do not forget to leave a like on the video. And if you want to be a part of my College Football 27 giveaway, all you have to do, comment down below and be subscribed to the channel. That's it. And you get a chance to win a free copy of College Football 27. But let's go ahead and hop into this game versus 8-1 North Texas. Last game that we're hopping into this season of the regular season. Can we take down one of the best teams in the American Conference, North Texas? This happened out of nowhere. We were supposed to play Memphis with the recruits on visit. We switched it up. We decided to come out and play the Mean Green. We've been looking elite this season. It's been a full 360 of what season 1 was, led by our star quarterback, Smith Jr., and our running back, James Peoples. And you can't forget about our receivers, man, Watkins and Hawkins. We're in the second half of this game versus 22nd ranked North Texas, and they have the lead right now. They have the lead 15-7. Achilles Smith only at 65 passing yards and a touchdown. Our offense has not been looking that great today. I don't know what's going on because this North Texas offense is not that good, but we might go a deep shot. Can he get it out there? He couldn't, but that's going to be pass interference. 2nd and 10. They put no help over that boy Smith got a cannon. My God. That boy got a cannon on him. That was like a 70-yard bomb. I'm telling you, this is our offense. If you want to know what the offense is, it's it. It'll be like, oh, nothing is going, and then out of nowhere, a 50-yard bomb will happen as we get the 2-point conversion and tie the game. And I super simmed the kickoff return for North Texas, and they returned it for a touchdown as we just get sacked. They literally returned it for a touchdown. I usually always super sim the kick returns and punt returns. I didn't think they would score right there. Like that, I'm not gonna lie, that was just so unfortunate as we throw it. What a ball. 2nd and 13 right here, 2nd down. We're gonna throw the dig route. What a throw, man. I know, I'm not gonna lie, I know I keep saying it and I keep talking about how great Smith's arm is. But y'all don't understand, man. Like, this dude has an elite arm. As what another ball. What is going on with you? What is going on with our starting quarterback today? He is He is throwing NFL level throws today. 35. Can we get off the field right here? I'm using with Raylan Wilson. And there we go. That is how we rally as a defense. There we go. This boy Cooper, man. Brought him in from the portal. He's been our leading tackler all year. Looking like an All-American this season. 5 minutes left in this game for a game-winning drive. We throw it off to our big receiver, man, and he holds on to it. 3. We're going to hand it off to Peoples right here, and he gets another big gain. First and 20 after that holding penalty. We're going to throw it underneath, just try to get some of these yards back. There we go. 3 minutes left, 2nd and 11. I'll drop down in the comments. How do y'all like this offense, man? With Oklahoma State, we run more of like a go-go, like run-heavy offense. A lot of pistol formations. With this team, it's just air raid. Just throwing the ball out, throwing the ball 80% of the time. Right here. Can we get it? We go to the drag route to our big boy on the outside, and he hangs on to it. Usually at this time, it is read option with Nate. Can he get to the outside? And we just couldn't pitch out a block. He was what if that receiver would have pitched out a block right there, we probably would have had a big game. Just didn't pitch out a block. North Texas does use their timeout. 2nd and 13. We take it with Peoples again, and he is able to get a big game. 3rd and 6. Go to in moments like this. We tried out running back. He was open. He was open. I feel like right now we got to take our field goal. I'm not going to lie. James Peoples was open. I just didn't have enough time to get the ball out. We're up by 3 with 1:15 left. They got one timeout. We didn't get no and wow, are you serious? There is no way that just happened. There is no. You know what, man? Like, I know, I know our defense is bad, right? Like, I know how bad our defense is, but the fact that like we couldn't get a tackle right there, though. Are you serious? We couldn't get a tackle right there with one of the biggest arms in the conference. Let's see if we can get something. We do got him beat. See if he can get the ball out there, and he did. Oh my God! By that boy. What a ball. 43 seconds left, and we might actually have a chance. Take it with the run. We're taking in pads. 30-something seconds left, and we're not going to call a timeout. We're not going to call a timeout. We're going right at the line of scrimmage right now. Here we go. Clock is moving. It is working against us. We throw it off. 2 Peoples. Now we're going to use our timeout. 25 seconds left. They're going to have a scoring drive right here. Come on, go. Get out of bounds. Try to get out of bounds. He does. 19 seconds left. 165. One of these guys should get open in the red zone. We throw it over the top to him, and he just couldn't get it out there. Oh, 3rd and 4, 15 seconds. Maybe I put a little too much air on that. I'm going back to that look, though. I'm going back to that look right here. Here we go. Here we go. James. Peoples. Go. Touchdown! Touchdown, UTRGV. What? I'm not gonna lie. I gotta shout out our O-line. They were able to hold just enough for James to get out there and run that route. What a drive. 77 yards in only about 19 seconds. What a drive by this team, man. Take down North Texas. Wow, what an upset by this team today. We decided to hop into this game for a reason. And this is why. Because I feel like I knew we could pull it off, and we did. Achilles Smith, man, he's been having an All-American year. Only has 1 pick on the year. He's been looking like the future of this program, man. 300 yards, 4 touchdowns. And we take down, man, one of the best teams in the American Conference. And our first 4-star of season 2, man, the running back out of Kansas City, Missouri. Welcome to the program. We're going to end this season off 10-2, dominating Memphis at home for this last game of the season, beating them 42-0. It got so bad we put the backups in, but what a year by this football program. We're going to be playing in our first conference championship versus 24th ranked USF. That is wow. In season 2, that is insane. To look at the stats at the end of this regular season, Achilles Smith Jr., man, what a year. 31 touchdowns, 3,000 passing yards, 2 picks, only 60% completion percentage. What a year by him, man. Can't wait to see how he develops. James Peoples, this was expected. 1,000 yards. He was our bell cow back every down, 11 touchdowns. The closest guy to him on our team had 175 yards. He was our everything when it came to the running game. What a year by him. Receiving, though, a 1,000-yard receiver in Hawkins. I am very excited to see how he develops going into his senior year. And then Jelani, a perfect Robin to Hawkins being Batman, 9 touchdowns, averaged 18 yards per reception. He was our deep threat for sure. Then our 2 6'5" receivers and tight ends both contributed in the receiving game too as well, especially when we got down that red zone area. But Cooper, man, for his senior year, what a year, man. 94 tackles, 6 tackles for loss. What a year by him. Our nickel corner played great too as well. This guy right here, he was our starting end, and he had a year. 69 overall freshman. We put him in the fire, and he had a year, man. 62 tackles, 7 tackles for loss, 3 sacks. We definitely need to get those sack numbers up a little bit more. Raylan Wilson, what a year by him for his last year. 47 tackles, 3 picks. What a year by him, man. What a year by everybody. Here we go. Can we capture our first conference championship of this UTRGV rebuild? This USF team, they do not have Bryman Brown. They do not have him. He transferred out. So thank you. They don't got him. But we have been battling all season, and we've been looking like one of the best teams in the conference, led by Achilles Smith Jr., transfer from Oregon. Then we brought in James Peoples, transfer from Ohio State. Then we brought in 2 receivers, both transfer from LSU. Can we win our first conference championship today? We're in the 4th quarter of this conference championship, and things have kind of gotten out of hand. They have kind of gotten out of hand. Our defense has stepped up this game. Achilles looking great. 274 passing yards. He's been looking amazing today. 3rd and 7, though. Can we get the first down right here? We go back to that read, and that boy Hawkins. Hawkins has been looking like the best slot receiver in the country this year. I'm not lying. He's been looking like the best slot in the country. As we hand it off to Peoples, he trucks over the defender for the 5-yard gain to see what he develops into. We throw it off to Jelani, and that boy Jelani Watkins, they forget about him. People always talking about Hawkins, our amazing slot wide receiver, but people forget how great Watkins is on the backside. First and goal. We throw it off to Peoples. He's going to beat you around that corner, and then he going to juke your socks off. My God, son. I told y'all, man, season 2, we were coming different. I told y'all this. In 18, this is definitely 4-down territory as they throw it. Wow. And this is, I'm not going to lie. And the only thing I can say about this, about our season, is I'm not going to lie. Our defense, they terrible. it ain't even no sugarcoating it at this point. Our defense is terrible. I'm just being totally honest with you. You know, Portal, who's there for us to sign when it comes to defensive guys, who's available, as we look like we might get beat right there, and we do. That's been our team this season. It's been our team this season. The reason why we're 10-2, the reason why we're about to capture our first conference championship, it's not because of our defense. It's not even close. It's because of the offense. How special this offense is. That's the reason why. 1st and goal, though, right here. It's looking like it's way too late for a comeback for USF. We send a blitz, and he gets home perfectly. Dominating performance by UTRGV, man. The fact that we went from season 1 to no bowl game and no wins to now we're about to capture our first conference championship, and not just some close game, but no, we're about to capture it in a blowout. That's special, man. It's so special for this program to see what we've accomplished. And you know what? We're going to try to throw a deep shot. You know what? Who cares at this point, right? Who cares? Let's go ahead and get out of here, man. Let's go ahead and just get out of this game. We won. Just to make this game even worse, we're going to try to go to our 6'5", or actually our 6'6" receiver. We're building a program here. End of this game, and just what a season, man. What a season. We still have our bowl game to play in. Hopefully we can get that win too. But we capture our first conference championship, man, in dominating fashion. And it's led by number 12. It's led by number 27. It's led by Hawkins and Watkins. Those guys. I'm so proud of this program, man. So proud of what we did in the offseason, and the fact that we get to raise that trophy right there in season 2. It's special. And the 3-star quarterback out of Toledo, Ohio, finally commits on National Signing Day. Welcome to the program. A stunning turn of events. We're going to be playing Memphis. We played them in the regular season and we lost to them. We're going to be playing them in the Go Bowling Military Bowl, just in a rematch of a conference matchup. Look at National Signing Day. We signed a good amount of players. Like I said, we still got a lot of work to do when we go into the offseason, but this quarterback, though, has elite depth. Elite depth. That right there is special. The running back has receiver, but the one guy we did not bring home was the 5-star. He committed to Arizona State. Unfortunately, we will not end up signing the 5-star throughout this season 2. This 3-star committed to Tennessee. But like I said, man, we still got a lot of work to do in the offseason to see what our recruiting class ends up being. Same to All-Americans and All-Conference guys. Tank Hawkins, all second team All-American, 1,100 yards, 13 touchdowns, 72 catches. What a year by this young man. I think he was the only All-American that we had on this UTRGV team. When you look at the All-Conference guys, I know it's a lot of All-Conference guys on there. We got some freshmen on there. When it came to second team, I think we have most of our guys on first team. Yeah, it is. James Peoples, first team, 1,200 yards, 13 touchdowns. What a year. Tank was on there too as well. Our middle linebacker, Cooper, 75 tackles, 11 pass deflections, and 3 sacks. What a year by him, man. But the one person I'm surprised that's not up there is Achilles Smith Jr. Drew Mestermaker made first team, and then Caden Hooser made second team. We're in the fourth quarter of this game versus Memphis, and they actually have been in the game with us. With 6 minutes left in the fourth, it is 19-28. The first down. Look like we probably got to go to the crosser route. What a catch by Hawkins. Hawkins, man, been our guy all year, our number 1. On third down in this bowl game, we go to him and he answers. First and 10. Give it off to Hawkins again. He's able to get another big game on Watkins on the back end. But they've been putting help over the top. See if he can make that throw. Oh, I threw a pick. Oh my God. Not gonna lie, I thought I was gonna be able to get it over top of the corner. I thought I was gonna be able to get it over the top. Not gonna lie, man, Achilles, he's only thrown maybe like 2 picks this year alone. So the fact that he threw that, I'm actually kind of surprised. 3rd and 7. Can we get a stop? We are sending a blitz and try to get home. And we do. Go make a play. Go. Who that is? Who number that is? Oh, no. Why are you trying to run up the field? Why are you trying to run? Who's that? Who is that? Is that our best corner? There ain't no way that's him. There ain't no way you just got embarrassed like that in this bowl game. You just got it. You invited your whole family out to see you play just for you to do that. Nah, you wrong for that, man. You wrong. Memphis, man, we're only up by 2. I told y'all, man, it is something about Memphis. Got to make sure we have a good drive right here. We throw it underneath to our receiver, gain of 7. Running back screen to Peoples right here. See if he can get it. Try to get him out in space. And he's able to get the easy first down. 3 minutes left here. That same play. See if we can get a matchup. And we do with our tight end. There we go. What a play. And that's a first down. Press coverage on Watkins. We haven't been able to get a deep shot with him yet this game. But it's looking like that might just be the dagger. Boom! You know he get 1 a game. You know that boy get 1 a game. Touchdown, UTRGV. What a throw and what an even better catch. Third down. This is definitely 4-down territory. They're definitely going to go for it right here. Even if they don't get it, I don't even know what happened right there. I really don't even know what happened right there. 4th and 10. Can we get off the field right here? 4th and 10. This is for the game. We're using with Raylan right here. They try to go down the middle and he drops it. That is going to be it. What a breakup on the ball right there. First bowl game of this rebuild. What? And then, oh my God. My Jesus. My God, 2-7? That is how you end the game off. It's going to be the end of this game, man. We get our first bowl win of this rebuild versus Memphis. What a performance, man. Like I said, we lost to them in the regular season. You know, we did. We watched film, watched it over and over again of that game, made our adjustments, and we pulled off the big win when we needed it, man. Led by that young man right there. I don't even got to say his name. Y'all know his name. Peoples, man, had a big game. Hawkins, Watkins, they do what they do. The one thing I'm really excited about, man, I'm really excited about next season to see how much of a leap this program takes. Came to the national championship. Florida takes it, man. SMU went all the way to the semifinal, lost to Ohio State, but shout out to the Gators. I'm in shock right now. James Peoples is leaving to the draft. Whoever his agent is, I'm not gonna lie, he's stupid. There's no way someone coming off a year that he had, he's only projected a 6th-round pick. He could come back for his senior year, play even better, and be projected even higher, 2nd, 3rd, maybe even 1st round. Terrible decision by James Peoples. I am in shock right now. He is going to be gone. Y'all know that Raylan Wilson, he's going to be projected a 4th-round pick. It is going to help our pro potential grades, but I really thought the junior running back would be coming back for his senior year. When it comes to recruiting in the transfer portal, once again, we have signed the #1 recruiting class in the conference, highlighted by this free safety right here. Aiden Blair, 6'5", from Murphy, North Carolina. I will show y'all his attributes when we go over the roster, but this dude right here, a dog. He is going to be our starting safety. We did sign 2 corners, but the one thing I'm happy about is that we got better in the trenches. Something that we needed to do. Signed 4 linebackers, and we signed over 6 defensive linemen. 6 defensive linemen. They are going to help us out tremendously because y'all know we need it. And we signed some offensive linemen too. Helped out on that offensive line. Didn't really focus on skill positions that much. When it came to running back, I wanted this guy Harlan Berry since we lost our boy Peoples to the draft. He ended up going to Wisconsin. So it's gonna be a running back battle to see who wins it in the offseason. Brought in some quarterback depth. But I'm not gonna lie, I am very happy about this recruiting class going into next season. And we're making a big position change. We're moving our freshman receiver. Came in as a receiver, as an athlete, signed him as a 4-star. We're going to be moving him to running back. If y'all look at our running back room, it is very weak. Ever since we lost Peoples, we wasn't able to sign anybody in the portal. We're going to be moving him over. Kurt Davis, the redshirt freshman, moving him over now to running back. And going into next season, I'm pretty sure he's going to be our starting RB1. And looking at our roster, going into season 3, that boy, Achilles Smith, y'all know season 2, he went insane last season. This season, he worked on his speed. I don't know who he was working with in the offseason. I don't know if he's working with Lamar Jackson and Jane Daniels. I don't know. But he went from a 78 speed to an 83 speed, 90 agility, 87 XL. He still has a huge arm. Huge arm. Y'all know he's going to be the guy this year going into season 3. At the running back position, y'all know we moved Kurt Davis from receiver to running back. And he's going to be our back this season. We're going to see how it works out. He's really good in the backfield. Very great hands. We're going to see how that works out. TJ Dittman going to have to play more. This sophomore going to have to play more. It's going to be a community of backs when it comes to the backfield. But we do have our duo returning. Tyreek Hill and Jaden Waddle. I love these two, man. Tate Hawkins had 1,000 yards last year. Jelani Watkins was almost at 1,000. And Jelani Watkins now has platinum takeoff, gold shifty. We're also going to be using him in the backfield this season as well. See how that works out. Moving over to the tight end position, y'all know we got our boy back, former receiver. He's back too as well. But moving over to that defense, I'm very excited about that defense. This comes our corners, man. I feel like we're elite there. Donovan, we got him coming back. And then we brought in Shamar McNeil, 2 long 6'3" corners on the outside. Nobody should be able to throw the ball over top of us. And then on top of that, we got Elijah Groves, former linebacker. We moved him over to safety. 6'4", 250 pounds at free safety. Then we got Jaden Blair, one of the tallest safeties in this game at 6'5". He's at strong. So I'm telling y'all, man, this DB room, it is long and it is athletic. When it comes to our schedule, we already simmed one game against James Madison. We blew them out, 51-13. That was expected. But as y'all see our schedule, it's way more competitive than last year. The first game we'll be hopping into is versus the defending champs, Florida and DJ Lagway. We're going to see how that works out. And then we got Texas week 7. We're going to be hopping into that game. And then we probably going to play UTSA. Right now in those 4 challenges, we're tied 1-1 with UTSA. We're going to see if we can get the lead on them this season in season 3. But yeah, this is a very tough schedule for us. Here we go. First game of season 3. Can we pull off an upset today versus the Gators? Y'all know last season in season 2, we had a pretty good year. We had actually a very good year. Very good year going into that year. Won a bowl game, won a conference championship. But let's see, man, if we can take down Florida today, led by our star quarterback. With 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, we have 3rd and 3, and we get the stop. We needed that stop right there. Big stop right there. Force Florida to kick a field goal. All we need now is for our star quarterback, Akili Smith Jr., to lead us down the field for a game-winning drive. Game-winning drive with 5 minutes left. It has been a low-scoring defensive matchup today as Watkins, the 99 speed receiver, is left. I might hit my tight end on this drag. Definitely going to hit him. Can he hold on to it? And he does for the easy first down. 10 going to go to this RPO. Keep it with Kurt. And this is the former receiver turned into a running back. He has been running the ball really well today. 12 carries for 67 yards for the sophomore. 1st and 10. Here we go. Looks like it's just pure man coverage with a quarterback spy. It looks like there's nothing open. We're going to throw it away. I think right here I might go to my tight end on this out route. He's actually not open. I got to go to Kurt again. And Kurt can't get it. He doesn't get it. Wow. 4th and 1. We have no choice but to go for it right here. It looks like they are sending pressure, though. 4th and 1. They actually do. But they just forget about our tight end. And he catches one of the biggest catches in this game. 5 minutes left. Who do we go to right now? Do we go to that fade? Oh. I'm not going to lie. That was I threw that way too late. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I know. That was on me. That was on me. I know. That was on me. Can we get a tackle right here? Thank you. Big tackle right there on the outside. The game is not over yet, though. The game is not over yet. They go to the flats. We got to get a tackle. We get a tackle. The game is not over. The game is not over yet. We need a stop right here. We need a stop. 3rd and 3. They decide to go, and we just give up the biggest run of this game. Are you serious? There is no way. Oh, there is no way, man. We just left the middle of the field wide open. We just left the middle. We literally left the middle of the field wide open. They're going for the 2-point conversion to go up by 3. This game is probably officially over. And that is going to be the end of this game, man. We just could not stop the running game today. Jared Gibson had 150 yards of 20 carries. Again, man, it is a reason why this team last year won a national championship. They had DJ Lagway returning, and it just wasn't enough. It just wasn't enough. Maybe as we go throughout this season, maybe we'll meet Florida again in the college football playoff and beat them. But this week, they got it. And when we look at recruiting this season, we're focused on defense. I'm just being honest with y'all. I'm just being honest with y'all. We do got this 4-star quarterback. He's first on our board. We got this 5-star running back. This is probably our best recruit on our board. We're first right now for him. I really want him. Y'all know we need some help at running back right now. I like him a lot. Hopefully we can bring him in. We do got these few decent receivers added first on their board. But like I said, the main thing we're focused on is defense. And speaking of defense, we got some visits coming up. Week 7 versus Texas. We will be hopping into that game. We got a lot of recruits on visit. Starting off with the 4-star linebacker from Converse. We're battling with Illinois for him. Hopefully we can bring him home. And then this corner. Don't know if we're going to sign him. We're going to see what happens with his visit this week. With his visit week 6 versus USC. We got him on visit versus Texas. And then we have the 4-star safety. He is going to be in the building versus Texas week 7. We're going to see how that goes. After losing to Florida week 2, we actually win. We go 3-1 out of our last 4 games after losing to Florida. We did lose to 23rd ranked North Texas, unfortunately, but we do beat Temple, Memphis, and this FCS team. We're sitting at 4th and 2, 5th in the American Conference. Not really what I expected this year. I definitely expected a way better year to start off the year, but looking at Smith, man, 9 touchdowns, only 1 pick, 1,400 yards. He's playing well. Kurt Davis, though, oh my God. He's averaging 117 rushing yards per game, 7 touchdowns already. He is balling out. Hawkins is playing well. We're playing great football. But y'all know this week we got the Longhorns, man. With all those 4 stars on visit, all on the defensive side of the ball. We're not going to waste any more time. And again, if y'all haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. Turn on those post notifications and do not forget to leave a like on the video. And again, this month, probably in the next couple weeks, I will be doing a 007 marathon. The game does come out, I think, on the 26th or the 27th. I will be doing a marathon over on Twitch, so go follow me on Twitch. And if y'all want to be a part of College Football 27 giveaway, all you got to do, comment down below, be subscribed to the channel. But let's go ahead and get into this game versus Texas. The 4th quarter of this big game versus Texas, we're down 14-10. 14-10, start of this 4th quarter. We go to Kurt Davis, someone that has been dominating in this season, in season 3. Here we go, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. I think I'm gonna go to Kurt again. And this is where Kurt is elite. Is when he can get those matchups on linebackers. When he can get those matchups on linebackers, he is elite. That's probably one of the reasons he's been having the year he's been having. Here we go, though. Here we go. 1st and 10. Getting closer and closer to that red zone. We go underneath to the dig to Kendricks, and he's able to hold on to it. One of these dig routes, though. Actually do go to the dig route, and the big 6'6" tight end's able to hold on to it. We throw it off. He's able to find his way easily to the end zone. Touchdown, UTRGV. Come on, man. Come on. We know the type of football that we can play here. This season has been looking a little rough. Even though we're 4-2, we don't seem like the same team from last year. But that was a big start right there. 3rd and 3. Can we get off the field right here? Can we get off the field? They go down the middle, and he's able to hold on to it. They actually run the ball again, but y'all see who gets that big tackle. Here we go, man. Groves on the tackle. Another 3rd down. We're gonna go back to that cover 2. They go down the middle, and he holds on to it again. Who is this receiver? They probably sat back there probably for about 20 minutes. They might go to the dig. There they go to that dig route. I knew they were gonna go to it. 1 minute and 47 seconds left in this game. We can't give up a touchdown right here. We can't give up a touchdown right here. I'm gonna use it with my corner. They go to the run. We are able to get a stop, though. 3rd and 10. Can we get off the field? We need our D-line to step up right here. Our D-line, come on, come on, go make a play. Go make a play. Yes, big play. Big play. I think that was by McGill right there, the transfer. Big stop, forcing Texas to kick a field goal. All we need is a touchdown drive led by Smith. That is all. And oh, he missed it. Oh, my. He missed it. A chip shot. I think that was only from like 30-something yards. And he just missed it. All we need, and that's the 1st down. That's going to be the game. What a win by Tommy Bush and his UTRGV program. What a win, man. We barely pulled it out. Our defense stepped up big on that third down, getting that pass deflection on the fade. And then Kirk Davis, easily player of the game, man. Not great when it came to stats, but he definitely made an impact. It looks like it was a great move, moving him to running back. It has been the best decision I've made this entire rebuild. But we pull off the upset versus Texas. But the main thing is to see if we sign those recruits. 4-star corner that we had on visit, even though we won that game versus Texas, he's still committed to USC. We did lose out on him. And then I think the safety we had on visit, we're still battling. USC might take him too. We'll see, but I'm not gonna lie. USC might take him too. And then I think there was a linebacker we had on visit. We're still first on his board. We should be signing him in the next couple weeks. And then I think that was it. I think those were the only 3 guys on visit. The 4-star quarterback, though, we will be bringing him on visit versus Tulane. I think we're going to hop into that game. I think that's going to be the last game we hop into. I think we're going to hop into that game instead of the game versus UTSA. And then the 4-star, he's going to be in the building versus Tulane. So, yeah, we definitely going to be hopping in that game versus them. Looking at this Tulane roster, they are sitting at the top of the American Conference, ranked 21st in the country, led by their quarterback, 85 overall. He's definitely a pocket passer. Their running back, Dupree, looks like he's been having a pretty good season, 700 yards, 4 touchdowns. Receivers is definitely led by this guy right here, 400 yards, 90 speed. Not a lot of talent to a receiver. Their offensive line is bad. Our D-line should eat. Our D-line hasn't really been playing well all year. Hopefully they can have a bounce back game this week versus Tulane. Looking at their corners, they're pretty decent at corners, kind of undersized though. Safeties are not that great. I'm expecting to win this game. I'm definitely expecting to win. We're ranked 23rd in the country, number 1 team in the conference. We decided to hop into this game and not play versus UTSA. Let's see if it pays off. It's 21-14 in this 4th quarter. Tulane, they definitely been keeping up with us though. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, they definitely have been keeping up with us as we go to Watkins on the easy first down. Achilles Smith, man, we need him to get back to number 12 from last year. That is what we need from him. If we want to make a run in this college football playoff and maybe even win a national championship, we're going to need that from him as we go over the top. But I think that is just wasn't enough field. Not going to lie, Watkins had him beat. It just wasn't enough field. 2nd and 10 right here. We're going to stay in this spread look. We go underneath to that boy Kendricks, and he's able to hold on to it. Being so serious, I'm going back to that. I'm going to put Davis on an angle route. My tight end should be wide open on this out route. There we go. Just throw it out, and he can't. Oh, my God. You know what? Maybe it's the rain. You know what? I'm blaming the rain. That's what I'm going to do. Yep, I'm blaming the rain. That's what I'm going to do. Yep. Big tackle right there, though. But I cannot believe Smith missed. He missed both of those. Wide open. He just missed both of them. 2nd and 12 right here. We are sending a blitz. See if we can get home. They decide to go, and he catches that. Wow. 2nd and 11 right here. We are going to go to this. Just make the tackle. There we go. Big deflection right there. He's been our top corner since last year, man. Big stop right there by him. 3rd and 11. And I told y'all this Tulane O-line is not great. Let's see if we can get home right here with our front. They decide. I don't think that's a good idea. Our corners are sick. You know what, man? You know what? I'm blaming the rain again. I said it. Yeah, I'm blaming the rain again. No, I can get you out of this. I can get you out of this. The rain drip. It was droplets from the rain. He don't got a visor on, so droplets from the rain went into his eyelid. So he was like, "Ouch, ouch, my eye," and then that's what happened.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I got you out of that. It was like just one and dones. Like we were good last season, then we're just gonna go back to being terrible, and then we throw. What are we doing this season? This does not look like the UTRGV football program from season 2. It doesn't at all. Like what are we doing? And goal. We know the run is coming. And then we just don't make the tackle. He was right there in the backfield. Their quarterback, their running back has just been dominating us today. 20 carries, 100 yards. Our offense just keeps stalling out. And I'm not gonna lie, we're doing a quarterback change. He's a pure runner archetype, 88 speed. He has, he has 95 juke though, so he's not that accurate though. Does have a pretty decent arm, and we're gonna go to him. 1st and 10, we're going to this read option right here, and then we take it for the run. There we go. This is probably what we're gonna have to do behind Arrington. Like I said, man, he's a pure runner. He has great speed. We're going to go to the play action right here because they do got press coverage on Hawkins. Tank Hawkins hasn't been the same Tank from last year. But we're going to try to go to him on this big play. And he drops it. They were in double coverage. They've been playing. They just haven't been giving up the deep play versus. And we're actually going to keep it right here with Madden. And he is able to scramble for a 1st down. Maybe this was a good decision. Maybe this decision might just end up working out. We'll see. 1st and 10 right here. A minute left in this game. I feel like we gotta go to him. He makes a beautiful throw. A throw that Smith hasn't been able to make. What a throw right there by the junior. Like I said, man, we had a quarterback change. Went to our backup. And he's been playing pretty decent. We're gonna go fade ball. Fade ball, beautiful throw. Beautiful throw by Arrington to Watkins. We have tied this game up with 55 seconds left. In a way to get a stop with 48 seconds left. Can we get a stop, or will this game end up going to overtime? We're just getting no pass rush, man. 1st and 10. And then we just give up. How do we give that up? How do we give that up, right? 26 seconds left. They're already in field goal. Fumble! Please, somebody pick it up! How can y'all pick the... Oh my, they don't want us to win, man. I promise y'all, they do not want us to win. They don't want us to win. I'm convinced. I'm convinced. We made him fumble in everything, and he still found a way to get the ball back. How is that even possible? Please, could somebody make him fumble? He does lose yards. 14 seconds left to take the lead, and it's right down the middle. Here we go. 1st play. Let's see what happens. Try to go deep right here to Watkins, and that's going to be the game. We're going to lose to Tulane today. Wow. It's been a terrible performance. Lose another game. This season 3 has definitely been a downgrade from season 2. We just couldn't stop their offense. I don't know what's going on. I was really excited for our defense this year. They definitely underperformed, and we lose, man. We lose a big game with multiple recruits on visit. Following week, we do take down UTSA though, beating them 21-13. Big positive, especially towards the end of this season. And finally, we have our first commit of season 3, man. Jesse Higgins out of Converse, Texas. That's big for the program. Of recruiting, we did lose out on the 5-star running back to Arkansas. He stayed at home. Us losing that game versus Tulane definitely hurt our recruitment for him. We really wanted him. Number 1 player in the state of Arkansas. And then this guy committed to SMU. Recruiting this season has not been great. But again, I say that, and then transfer portal comes and we sign the number 1 recruiting class in the conference again. So we'll see what happens. These 2 receivers still first on our board. I do want to see what this guy's speed is. 79 speed, and he is a bust. Oh my God. He's definitely getting moved to tight end. This quarterback, hopefully he is not a bust. He's not. 91 speed. Wow. 91 speed out of him, man. Number 1 player in the state of Kentucky. That is big. Recruiting, like I said, recruiting has not been what it usually is for this regular season. We do got this guy battling with Baylor for him. We'll see what happens. I'm not sure what's going to happen. We'll see. This corner right here, we definitely added some more corners since we lost out on the guys that we wanted. So yeah, we just got to see what happens towards the end of this season. After losing to Tulane, we go 3-1 for our last 4 games of the season, losing to Florida Atlantic, 10-2. Florida Atlantic. This season, man, we will end up being 5th in the American Conference. Definitely a huge step back from last season. It's not even close. Definitely a huge step back, man. When you look at our last 2 seasons, just last year alone, last season, man, we were 12-2. 12-2 from going season 1, going 2-10 to making a huge leap to going 12-2, winning a conference championship, winning a bowl game, to now this season we finished the season off 8-4. There are some changes that's going to happen going into season 4. We're going to see what happens. Looking at the season stats, Achilles Smith, definitely a step back for him, in my opinion. In my opinion, I feel like he had a step back from last year when he had 36 touchdowns, 5 picks. Today he went down to 2,600, and same amount of picks though. We all know he's not a big runner. When it came to rushing though, this young man has a bright future. This young man, Kurt Davis, we're going to see if he leaves to the portal, though. His deal breaker is conference prestige, and y'all already know how that go on this game. Yeah, so he might be leaving us in the portal. We'll see. I would love for him to stay, man. He had a great year, 1,100 yards, 11 touchdowns, averaged 97 yards. Looking at receiving, Tank, this is his last year. He's going to be gone, but Watkins will be back. Watkins will be back, man. A pretty decent year out of him. We're going to see. We're definitely going to need some help at receiver. Going into the next season, I feel like definitely gonna need some help there. We're gonna see what we find in the transfer portal. Keys had a great year. Blair, I knew this boy was gonna have a beautiful year. I just knew it. 4 picks, 65 tackles, led us in picks. Him and our boy Donovan, that's his last year. Shamar had a big year. Groves, I don't think he'll be back. I think he's gonna be gone to the portal. But yeah, man, this definitely been an underwhelming season. But let's go ahead and get into bowl week and see who we're going to be playing. We're going to be playing TCU in the Frisco Bowl. Not what I expected out of this year, but at least we made it to a bowl game. So this TCU team went 6-6 and 4-5 in conference. This team is still very talented. At quarterback for them is the freshman pocket passer. Definitely does have a decent arm. Jeremy Payne for them at running back. 2 running backs, both can go, and they're talented at receiver. I don't know how this team went 6-6. I really don't know how. Their offense is definitely special. Their defense is a little shaky though. Not the best on defense, but we didn't have the season we expected this year. We didn't make it to a conference championship. We did beat UTSA. We now go 2-1 versus them in our 4 challenges. But let's see, man, if we can take down the Horned Frogs in the Frisco Bowl today. In the second half of this Frisco Bowl, and TCU has the lead right now. I told y'all this team to be 6-6. They don't have a roster of a 6-6 team. Definitely don't have a roster of a 6-6 team. Got second in inches right now. Might go underneath to our star wide receiver Hawkins. Don't got the roster of a 6-6 team. We might just got to go underneath right here to Kendrick. See if he can find a way to get the first down, and he can't. 4th and 3, and this is what we've been struggling with all year with this UTRGV team. I'm not gonna lie, it's been our offense. Our offense has not been what it's been from last season. We do get the first down. Our tight end leaps over the DB. Might gotta go underneath to our running back. We do. He's able to find his way for a first down. Oh my God. In the red zone. Can we punch it in? We go underneath, and beautiful throw by Smith. Touchdown UTRGV. I have not said that a lot this season, just because the year we've had, but that was a big throw by 12. Going for the 2-point conversion. See if we can find a way. We go to him again, and he's able to hold on to it. They're coming out in cover 1. They go to the dig, and wow. I cannot believe he held on to that. And then he just gonna run past you? I'm not gonna lie, in the offseason, some changes gonna have to be made. And he got 6 catches for 187. Yep. In the offseason, some changes gonna have to be made. And to be honest with y'all, I'm just gonna be totally honest with y'all. Some scholarships gonna be taken. I said it, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I'm being honest with y'all. I'm not gonna lie. There's some changes gonna be made, and some scholarships are gonna be taken. Cause this has just been a terrible year. The only people that's guaranteed to keep their scholarly is 12, Hawkins, but Hawkins is a senior, so it don't even matter, and probably Watkins. That's it. Those are only people that get to keep their scholarship. Everybody else, they up for grabs. Gonna go to the drag route underneath our tight end. He's able to get the easy first down. 1st and 10 right now. 3 minutes left in this quarter. We're gonna go underneath to the out route. What a route, man. Not gonna lie, somebody that has been having a pretty good year this year, in my opinion, is our tight end. He's been having a good year. But y'all see, we got Davis in the Wildcat. Y'all know he is a gadget, so he can throw it a little bit. As he had him open. He had him open, honestly. That honestly wasn't a bad play. I know it looked bad, but that was honestly a pretty decent play. 2nd and 10. He's gonna keep it right here. And wow, what? Oh. Hey, Kurt Davis, when you start acting like that? My God, when you start acting like that? Oh my God, what a run right there by number 11. 5. Can we get off the field right here? And it's a no-brainer with this team. It's a no-brainer with us. Every team we play put up yards versus us. No matter who you are. You could be Western Michigan. You could be Kent State. You'll put up yards versus us. I swear we have such a terrible. And look, he just gets stiff armed to the ground. He don't even want to play football. The field on 3rd and 4 here. They go to the corner route. What a play right there. And then right here, we just give up the biggest run. Quarter, first play, 1st and goal. Can we stop this team from picking up? Yes, we finally create a positive play. Hopefully they don't review that because I think he was down. But what a play. They don't review it. Thank you. Finally, something goes our way. 1st and 10. Gonna go to what a route and what a throw. Wow. There we go. That was a big stop right there when we needed it. We're gonna go to Watkins. Actually, Kendrick's right there. He's actually able to hold on to it. Minutes left in the 4th. Y'all see we got in the backup Madden. He actually played in a drive earlier this season. We're gonna go to the read option right here. See if he can create a big play. And actually, he does. He's actually able to get a big run right there. Kurt, he's been having a pretty good day today. And that's an easy 10-yard gain. Find a way to get into the end zone. We go to Watkins. He's able to hold on to it. And that's somebody that I actually really am excited for next year. Really am excited to see how great Watkins becomes going into next season. 2nd and 3. They do send a blitz. We throw it out to Kurt. Can he find his way for a first down? 3rd and inches. The RPO. Let Watkins go get out in space. And that's an easy first down. Barely got it, though. Zone. We go to Watkins. What a route by that boy. Touchdown UTRGV. His 2nd one of the day. What a route by Jelani on the outside on that corner route. Just winning to the sideline. Using his speed. We're up by 4 with 2 minutes left. Here we go. And with 2nd and 10, we're taking a risk and we're sending a blitz. We haven't been able to get any pressure all game, and it works to a T. Sent that boy Jaden Blair off the edge, and it worked out perfectly. What a play. 3rd and 26. Definitely 4-down territory. Can we find a... You're lying. There ain't. It's only us, man. It would be UTRGV to give up a 3rd and 26 and get no. I'm not gonna lie. We swapping out our pass rush. We got to get some new We got to get some new guys in here. What? Yo, Blair, he had it. That was the game-winning pick. That was the game-winning pick. Oh, man, what a break on that ball, but he got to finish it. He got to finish right there. Can we get home? Come on, please, somebody. Go make a play. Go make a play, Nah. Go make a play then. Come on. An empty formation. And wow, he just got beat right there. He got beat so bad. We have not been able to stop him. We haven't been able to get any pass rush whatsoever. This game has just honestly been terrible. 1st and 10. They do go to play action. They go underneath. Can we tackle him? Do we want to play football? Big stop right there, though, when we needed it. Not gonna lie, I'm going cover 1. I know cover one's kind of been our enemy this game, but I do not want to go zone versus quarterback. He's been killing us in zone. Do not want, and they went right over the top, and that's a touchdown. Hey, I'm like I said, man. In the offseason, some adjustments gonna have some changes are gonna be made. In the offseason, some adjustments are going to be made. People scholarships will be taken. There is no way we played like this today. And I'm not gonna lie, Jelani was almost gone. Timeouts. So we do have a lot of time. Jelani, come on, come on. Oh, oh, oh my God. Jelani Watkins just caught the game winning. Oh my God. I cannot believe he just caught that. I cannot believe that young man just caught that. The fact that he was the DB was in off coverage, and Jelani still ran past him. He still ran past him with 1 second left. What a throw! Like I said, man, I am very excited to see Jelani in his I think it's gonna be his senior year. But the fact that he single-handedly just won us this game is insane. And we're gonna win it today. We're gonna win it. We're gonna win another bowl game, back-to-back bowl wins, even though this season was not the way we expected it to be. Thriller to end off season 3. What that throw right there. And the fact that Smith was able to get that out there to him, I think that was like a 60-yard bomb on a rope. What a performance today, man. Going into season 4, we're gonna have a new OC, and it is actually the former UTSA head coach Gordon McGinnis. Man, that is big for the program, especially since we took him from UTSA. And for his first season being at running back, Kurt Davis was a freshman All-American, 1,200 yards, 13 touchdowns, averaged 5 yards per carry. What a year by this freshman. A stunning turn of events. Kurt Davis, he was just a freshman All-American. He is leaving to the portal because of conference prestige. I cannot believe it. He had a big year. Then he's like, okay, now I want to go play at a school. I want to go play at Oregon. Just once again in the offseason, we're gonna need another running back. We're gonna need another running back. Elijah Groves, we were able to keep him though. Thank you, because he had a pretty big year, man, out of him. So very glad we were able to keep him on the team. Probably gonna be moving him to linebacker going to next season. Was able to keep this center, but some key guys that we lost, like I said, Davis. We lost our starting right guard. We lost Tank. Shout out to Tank, man. He a fan favorite. He probably gonna be on the thumbnail of the video. Just being honest, he had that good of a year. He had that good of a career here. Our starting cornerback of 2 years, he's gone. McNeil is gone. And Keys, he's gone too. He's projected 7th round of this draft. And in the transfer portal, we signed a pretty good class again. But one guy I am very disappointed about. I tried to bring back DeMond Williams Jr. Y'all know I won a national championship with him with the Sac State rebuild. I wasn't able to bring him back, though. Wasn't able to bring him back. It looks like Smith Jr. is going to be our starting quarterback going into season 4. I really wanted him, though. But we did sign this 4-star. I love him, man. Star dev, 91 speed. Not sure what position he's going to play, but we'll figure that out. Sign both of these running backs, like both of those. Did sign these receivers. Some of them I'm not very high on. I am high on this Caleb Barnett dude, 96 speed. Feel like he can be really good in the slot. Signed a lot of offensive linemen, though. Definitely got a lot better with our O-line. Signed some pretty decent linebackers. I do like this corner. I feel like he will start day 1. And when you look at our recruiting class, I'm pretty sure it's number 1 in the American Conference again. Number 1 once again. Starting quarterback, Achilles Smith Jr. He has some of the best throwing attributes, 97 throw power, 94 short, 91 mid, 88 deep. He has multiple abilities now. I'm projecting a way better year from season 3. And then we got Frankie Arthur, 94 speed, pretty fast running back receivers. Y'all know we got that boy Jelani back. Kendrick, We got this guy from the portal, Caleb Barnett. So pretty decent at receiver. We got our boy back. He's been our starting receiver since season 2. O-line is a little bit better than what it was last year. D-line's definitely stepped up a lot. We switched up a lot of stuff with the D-line. We're gonna see how that works out. Linebackers, Elijah Groves. We moved him back to middle linebacker. He was playing safety for us last year, moved him back in the middle. Corners, I'm not gonna lie, we a little shaky at corner. Outside of Michael, we ain't really got a lot out there, so we'll see what happens there. Safety, we got our boy Jaden Blair back, best player on our defense last year. But I'm not sure if this roster is enough to win a national championship. Speaking of national championship, we're playing the defending national champs, Notre Dame, week 1. Then we got Memphis. We're going to be hopping into that game. I'm expecting us to win these 4 games. Even if we lose to Notre Dame, I think we can go into week 7 being at least 4-1. And then we got UTSA. We got to play that game. We didn't play them last year, but we did end up winning that game, though. And Notre Dame is always good, no matter what. But we're now in season 4. If y'all are still watching the video, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and do not forget to leave a like on the video. Let's see if in season 4, this is UTRGV's year to maybe even win a natty, maybe make it to a college football playoff. We'll see. But let's go ahead and take on Notre Dame. First game of season 4. Can we bounce back from a big downgrade in season 3? Achilles Smith Jr., he came back a lot better in season 4. In the portal, we almost was able to get Demond Williams Jr. Wasn't able to pull it off, but with Achilles Smith back, can he lead this team to a college football playoff berth? Their first one of this rebuild. This has been a long rebuild, man. We're in season 4. I don't know how long this episode gonna be, but it's gonna be a long one, man. Hopefully y'all are still sticking there and watching it. But let's see, man, if we can take down Notre Dame today. We're in the 4th quarter of this game versus defending national champs, and we are up 14-10. I don't know what's going on with us this season. I don't know if 12 had some type of epiphany or something, but he is playing great football. Actually, very great football at that. 6 minutes left in this game. 1st and 10. We're going back to Watkins again right here, and this is somebody right here we need to have a great year. We need Jelani Watkins to step up this year, especially with Watkins graduating. 1st and 10, they do send a blitz. We throw it off, and that is the true freshman, by the way. I'm not gonna lie, we gotta change his drip up though. That drip nasty. We gotta change his drip up. That's bad. We definitely gonna change that up. Mike got throw it off to our tight end. Throw it off to him easy. Come on. 3rd and goal right here. Can we punch it in? We go to the slant. There we go. Go to our boy Watkins. Come on, 6 catches, 114 yards, and 2 touchdowns for him today. Here we go, 3rd and 5 right here. This is definitely 4-down territory. Big tackle though underneath. 4th and 6. I told y'all they would have to go for it right here. Can our D-line get home? Last season, our D-line was atrocious. Can they get home this season? They find a way to get a 1st down right there. 3rd down, definitely 4-down territory. They go underneath, and it looks like we're battling that same thing we were battling in season 3, and it is the pass rush. I don't know if it's because this quarterback is just getting the ball out fast. I really don't know what it is, but I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna go cover 1. We are gonna go cover 1, and then we go cover 1. We get beat. When we go cover 1, it doesn't matter. If I go zone, the quarterback will just sit back there for 100 hours. But when I go man, we get beat. And then he hangs on in that 2-point conversion. Good. And all we need right here is a few 1st downs as we go to Watkins. That boy. 2-minute warning. We throw it off to Kendricks, someone else who had a pretty decent year last year. And he's able to get another 1st down. And the game is over. We take down the defending national champions. We go, and who else? Who else do you go to? Who else do you go to win the game? It's going to be the end of this game. We take down the defending national champions for our 1st game in season 4. I am really optimistic about this UTRGV team, man, and Achilles Smith Jr. I think he is going to lead us this year. 324 passing yards, 4 touchdowns for the QB. What a performance out of him today. When it comes to recruiting for season 4, y'all know a part of those 4 challenges is signing the #1 player in Texas. This is the year we might have a chance to do it. This left tackle right here out of Pflugerville, we're 4th on his board, but we do have a visit coming up with him versus Memphis. The 4-star athlete will be on visit with him too as well to Memphis to help him boost that visit. And then I think there is yes, we got the 4-star receiver. He's going to be in the building versus Memphis. That is going to be the second game that we hop into. We're starting off the season on the right foot. After beating Notre Dame in an upset, we win our next 4 games. We're now 5-0, ranked 15th in the country, 1st in the American Conference. We have dominated. Winning our first 2 conference games and beating Texas State and Utah State. But this week we got Memphis. At this roster for the Tigers, they're pretty okay. They're not that great. Definitely pretty decent. They're 4th in the American Conference, but I feel like they're gonna really depend on Anthony Rogers, their running back, 96 speed, and probably their receivers too, Cortell Mills, DJ Avery Jr. They even got the transfer, as y'all see. They got Tony Diaz. Yes, Tony Diaz was with us in season 1 when UTRGV's currently on UTRGV's roster. He is with Memphis this past year. He's already had 300 yards for 4 touchdowns. So he's having a pretty good year so far, man. At tight end, pretty decent at tight end, but their O-line is terrible. I'm being totally honest. We should have our D-line should feast this game. Our D-line definitely should feast this game, but let's see if we can continue this win streak to 6-0 versus the Tigers. Before we get into this game versus Memphis, I just want to show y'all Achilles Smith Jr.'s stats for kind of the middle part of this season. 13 touchdowns and no picks. 1,300 yards, 62% completion percentage. What a year so far for the junior. We're in the 4th quarter of this game versus Memphis, and they're keeping up with us right now. 16-12. We are in the red zone, though, and we throw it off to that boy Watkins, and that's a touchdown. Oh, my. It is coming back for a hold. And who was that? Who number was that? 57. Nick. Yep, scholarship gone. 1st and 20 after that penalty. We're going to try to go to that back shoulder. Now, I'm not going to lie. That was a terrible throw. That is Achilles Smith Jr.'s first pick of the year. And I'm not going to lie, it would happen by me. I would be the one to do it. I really don't even know why I even threw that there. I'm just being honest with y'all. They go to the dig. We are able to get a tackle, though. 3rd and 7 right here. Can we get off the field with 5 minutes left? I'm coming off the edge. I do say, come on, go make a play. Why is he running out of bounds? Why is he running? He just decided, okay, I'm not even going to track the football. Let me just keep running. Did you trip over his foot? I think he tripped over his foot. Oh, my God. Look, he tripped over his foot. Look, he tripped. You would. And then he just, you know what? I ain't even got no words for this. I ain't even got no words for this. You know what, man? I can't even take his scholarship because he's literally our best corner. I can't even take his scholarship. Back on offense, after that terrible drive by our defense, we go underneath to the true freshman. That is the athlete that we signed, the 4-star that was a quarterback in high school. We moved him over to running back. He's been pretty decent throughout the year. 1st and 10 right here. They do got press coverage on the fastest receiver in all of college football. And that he got the biggest arm in college football. So that's the best duo in college football. My God. I told y'all Jelani Watkins is going to have a career year in season 4. Come on, man. 3rd and 4. We are sending a blitz right here. We're going to try to get home. Go make a play. Oh, why do we keep getting beat? Oh, we might get beat. I got beat. I did not mean to switch off to the corner. This quarterback from Memphis has 50 passing attempts. They've thrown the ball almost every play. We just can't stop nobody. We've been undefeated, 5-0. We've been playing great football, and then today we just forget how to play football. Just what is it? 10, 3 minutes left. Can Smith lead us for a game-winning drive? We go to the curl route to Watkins. What a route by that boy. It's on the outside right here. I'm going to motion our running back over. There we go. Great route by Bennett going into this 2-minute warning in this game. Can we find a way to get in the end zone? We go to our running back. There we go on a big catch. There we go. Come on. We find a way in the end zone. We go to our big tight end. He makes a catch, and he jumps over a defender into the end zone. Touchdown, UTRGV. We take the lead back again. 3rd and 16. All we need is for our defense to not give up a first down. That's all we need, as we almost gave one up right there. We almost did. All we need. This is for the game. Can we get out of here? We do get beat, but he makes up for it. After getting beat a couple drives ago, he makes the game-winning play. That is how you have short memory as a DB. Great play, great game overall, and we're going to get out of here with the win. At home with multiple recruits on visit, including the #1 recruit in Texas. But was that enough to beat him? Achilles Smith, man, he's been having a year. 4 touchdowns, 60% completion percentage. What a game by that young man, and we stay undefeated. After that game, we have a commitment, the 4-star guard out of New Mexico. That's big for the program. Our win streak continues. After beating Memphis, we beat Tulsa, UAB, and USF in dominating fashion. We're sitting at 9-0, first in the American Conference. Way better than last season. Y'all see North Texas is second. We're the only team in the conference that's undefeated. But the one thing I want to look at is the stats so far this season. Achilles Smith Jr. way better than last year already. 24 touchdowns, only 2 picks, 60% completion percentage, 2,600 yards. Great year for him so far. Frankie Arthur, man, he's playing well. He's playing well too as well. 600 rushing yards, 6 touchdowns, averaging 70 yards per carry. Ahmad Hedgie, the true freshman, he's playing well too. When it comes to receiving, Watkins already has 11 touchdowns. This young man's been playing amazing. Caleb Barnett, the transfer, he's been playing well too. Miles Kendricks, even Hedgie's contributing in the passing game. Our tight end's playing well, but our defense is what stepped up this year. And specifically, this young man, Chad Wilford. We had no pass rush last season. Now this dude has 6 sacks, 18 tackles for loss. Espinoza, ever since we moved him inside to D-tackle, he's been having a big year. Adams been having a big year. And we've been making plays when it comes to picks. A starting corner, three picks. He got 2 picks. Jaden Blair is having another great year. We've been playing great football so far, but this week we do have UTSA. But before we even get into this game versus UTSA, I do want to give y'all an update with recruiting. We lost out on both of our 5 stars. Lost out on the 5-star quarterback to Ohio State. We're still recruiting this young man right here. He does have a visit to Florida coming up. Hopefully he doesn't commit from that visit. I am hoping he doesn't commit. We still have him on our board. Got this 4-star running back. We're still first on his board. He should be signing in a few weeks. This guy right here, first on his board. We're second on his. But the guys that will be in the building this week, running back, will be in the building today versus UTSA, week 11. Hopefully we can sign him. Nobody else on visit, I think. And then I think when it comes to our defense, we haven't really been focusing that much on defense. But this middle linebacker, he's first on our board. Then when it comes to this safety, he's still first on our board. He will be in the building today versus the Roadrunners. We're in the 4th quarter of this game versus UTSA, and it has been a shootout. 27-32, as we're going to try to take the deep shot with the Watkins. And it's a pick. Oh. There hasn't been not one person in the entire country, that's been able to keep up with Watkins. Nobody. And you telling me he's able to keep up with him right there. Wow. 4 minutes left in this game. Gotta get a stop right here. 15. 3rd and 15 right here. This is definitely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it. Can we make the sack? He decides to throw the ball away. And UTSA is not going for it. They are punting it. 3rd and 7. All we need is a few first downs. Do we go to the dig to Watkins? And that boy Watkins again. Watkins has just been somebody we can depend on all year, and he makes another beautiful play right there. Here we go, 1st and 10, 2.5 minutes left. UTSA has used their last timeout. We go to the curl route, and he drops it. We go to right now when we need him most. We go to Barnett, and he steals it. What a throw. This boy, Akil Smith Jr., he has been having such a beautiful season, man. He's been looking like one of the best quarterbacks, not just in the American Conference, but in the country. Gonna try to run out right here. Gonna throw him up. Oh my God. I'm not gonna lie. I need to stop. No. No. I know y'all are probably in the comments right now, like, why would you throw that? I don't even know. I was trying to make a something out of nothing, and it just didn't work out. You know what? I might be the reason we lose this game. 12 right here. This is definitely 4-down territory. Looks like they might throw the drag. Oh, wow, what a throw. What a ball over the top. They might go to running back again. They do, big tackle right there. What? I'm going to go a different view. I'm going to go my view right here. Never done this before. I never done this before. I don't. Come on, please make a play. He makes the play. He makes the big go. Go, player, go. Go. Oh, go. Come on, big play. Come on. That view right there looked like a road to glory camera view right there. And we made a huge pick on the outside. And now we want to take this game home. Touchdown. It's coming back for holding. Just never mind. It's going to be the end of this game. UTRGV takes it in a thriller for the last game that we can hop into. What a game by that boy Miles Kendrick. Nine catches, 122 yards and a touchdown. And we improve on a great season we've been having. What a year by this program, especially compared to season 3 when we basically almost did nothing, to this year we're one of the best teams in the country. And the 4-star that we had on visit versus UTSA decides to join the program. That is big for our running back room. And we're going to end this season off a perfect 12-0, undefeated in conference. After being UTSA, we beat Tulane and Hawaii to end off the season, and we're going to be playing North Texas in the conference championship. They're ranked 7th. They're ranked 17th in the country, but I do want to show y'all the stats for this regular season, because this young man, Achilles Smith, stepped up big this year, man. And he was one of the reasons why we went undefeated. 3,400 yards, 33 touchdowns, only 8 picks, 61% completion percentage. What a year. And then this young man, Frank Arthur, I know his yards per carry isn't great, but he still almost had 1,000. We were feeding him the ball, it looks like, in sim. 7 touchdowns, averaged 79 yards per game. Wasn't really much with the running game, but the passing attack was elite, and we still got more games left to play. Jelani Watkins, 800 yards. I'm pretty sure he's going to get 1,000. 11 touchdowns. Barnett, hopefully he can get 1,000. Kendrick, I would want him to get 1,000. Carry on, 536 yards and 3 touchdowns. Just what a year when it came to throwing the football. Passing Groves. Now this was the X factor. Moving him back to linebacker was the X factor for our defense. 91 tackles. What a year. But we need to talk about this boy right here. Oh my God. 23 tackles for loss. 8 sacks. I told y'all we struggled last year with sacks. We almost got 10 guys with double-digit sacks. Everybody did their role. Everybody played their role. Blair led us with picks from that safety spot. What a year by everybody. As we look at this North Texas roster before we get into this conference championship, they're led by Drew Mestamaker. Their starting quarterback, he is a senior in this season 4. They're not that great at running back. They're going to depend heavy on their receivers. They got 2 receivers, one with 1,300, one with 1,200 yards. They almost have 3 receivers with 1,000 yards. They're definitely going to let that ball loose and throw it. Their defense is not great, though. Their defense is kind of bad. This might end up being a shootout, but again, though, if y'all still watching the video, y'all still hours in watching it, y'all are the true day ones, man. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, turn those post notifications, and do not forget to leave a like on the video. And again, if you want to be a part of my College Football 27 giveaway, all you gotta do is comment down below Be subscribed to the channel. I'm telling y'all, college football 27 news, trailers, they're about to be dropping real soon from EA. So if y'all want a chance to win a free copy, go ahead and drop a comment down below. It can be anything, but let's go ahead and see if we can continue our winning streak in this conference championship. We're in the fourth quarter of this conference championship, and it is 19-11. 19-11 with 4 minutes left as we throw it underneath to our tight end. It has been a very back and forth game today, a very defensive game today, but can we finish it off right here and capture a second conference championship as we throw it off to Barnett for the easy first down? 10-0 right here. Might gotta throw it underneath. Or do I go deep shot? What a throw! Oh my God.
Leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
That boy, Akil Smith Jr., I think he's ready for the college football playoff. We're going to run cover one. We've been trusting in it all year. Been trusting in our cover one. We know the curl routes are coming. Break it up, and he hangs on to that. Drew Mestamaker has 2.5 minutes to try to tie this game up. He goes up. Whoa, what a throw. And wow, Blair got beat. Blair really got beat on that. Our best DB. Wow, our best DB just gets beat right there. Blair, he's been someone that we've been moving all over the defense, been playing him inside, the slot, sometimes at outside corner, and obviously at top safety. But he gets beat right there on that route for the touchdown. Little stick combination. See what we see open. We see that boy. You can't put man coverage on him. He's too fast. You can't put man coverage on the fastest receiver in the country. And with 1st and 10, we're in the Wildcat formation with the true freshman. Y'all know he was a quarterback in high school. But can he make a pass? And he actually does. Oh my God. He actually made a throw. What? They got double coverage on him. I'm not joking. It's double coverage. But we see our boy, our spellback open, wide open. And with no timeouts left, I think this game is over. Chip during this rebuild. And that's a touchdown to that boy Barnett. 100 yards and 2 touchdowns for him today. And like I said, our second conference championship, we already completed that challenge. The only challenges that we have left to complete is obviously winning a national championship and then signing that #1 player in the state of Texas. But it was a great game today. Great game by 12, man. And next step will be the college football playoff. And when it comes to the college football playoff, we're going to be playing SMU in the first round. SMU, and if we even beat SMU, we will be playing #1 ranked team in the country, Texas, in the quarterfinal. You look at this SMU roster, they're talented. They were 4th in the ACC, 11-2, led by their star quarterback, dual threat, 90 speed and 94 throw power. Great running backs too as well. Their receiving room isn't that great, but this young man, Bryce Randolph, won the Heisman. Yes, a 76 overall receiver, had 1,500 yards and 25 touchdowns. He was crazy, and only a 76 overall. That is insane. So we're going to be playing the Heisman Trophy winner in the first round. Their O-line is great. Their defense is pretty decent. It's not that great, though, but this is a game we can win. We're going up against a lot of All-Americans, a Heisman Trophy winner, a great young quarterback. But can we continue this Cinderella story that we've built? A team that shouldn't be here, a team that's not even that high in overall, but now we're in the college football playoff. We're undefeated at 13-0. Let's see if we can take down the Mustangs today on the road. And here we go. First round of the college football playoff. Can we find a way to take down SMU today? This UTRGV football program, we've battled through this entire rebuild. If y'all are still here watching this, I don't know how long this video gonna be, but the fact that y'all are still here right now watching this, y'all are real day ones, man. 9th ranked team in the country versus #8, versus the Heisman Trophy winner. Let's see if we can take them down today. In the fourth quarter of this first round, and as y'all see, we are down 17-31 as we get a big run right there with our running back. This SMU team, man, they are talented. When I mean talented, this team is talented, man. They do got double coverage on Watkins, but we throw it to him anyway, and he drops it. 10, we need a first down right here. Good throw. Get in there. End zone. Touchdown, Barnett. Come on. This game is not over yet. Come on, man. 10, we need our defense to show up right here. They just go right down the middle. We just cannot stop this offense. That has been our Achilles heel. We just cannot stop this SMU passing game. Their quarterback is almost at 400 yards. Almost at 400 yards today. As they go to the run again, we're able to get a stop right there. 2nd and goal. If we can get home with it. And we do. That's a big stop. If we can only give up a field goal right here, that will be big. If we can find a way to only give up a field goal, they do go no huddle. Come on, we got to get home, defense. Where's our defense at? Where is our defensive line? My God, like, our defensive line has been great all year. We've been getting pressure off the quarterback. Why can't we today? 10, about 5 minutes left. This game is not over, though, yet. As we go to Barnett, go to Barnett, go to Barnett. Come on, bro. Great catch by Barnett right there. I'm pretty sure they're sending a blitz. I'm going to send Barnett on the scene. Go. He's open. That's a touchdown. What a ball. What a throw. What a catch. They brought their safeties up in the box, and you can't do that versus our 97 speed receiver. What a throw. We're not going away in this game. Go. Here we go. Back on defense. We do got 3rd and 10, and our D-line finally gets home. Our sack leader, Chad Wilford, his first one of the day. Big run by 21 right there. Is left in his game. The one thing I don't want to do, though, is give this ball back to SMU. I really honestly don't want to do that. But I kind of have to, because if we're able to stop them on defense, then maybe we'll have time to score. So I just really got to trust in my defense. 1st and 10 though right here. We hand it off to him. He's able to get a big first down. I feel like we got to keep 2-1 in the game. We got to keep Samuel in the game. Samuel, he's really running the ball well today. We hand it back off to him again. That is how you run the ball, Angel. Hand it back off to him again, and he gets in there. Touchdown. UTRGV. Come on. We have now tied up this game with 1 minute and 57 seconds left. But the one big question is, did we give SMU too much time? The pick. Wow. And we able to get a big sack, though. What a sack. No, they want to throw the ball. We got to get home. Just make a tackle. Big tackle right there. 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12. And this is the big question. What do we go to right here? I feel like we go cover 1. Trust in the DBs. Trust in them. Come on. Big stop. We trusted in our DBs with 1 minute left on a huge 3rd down. We have no timeouts left, and it depends on where he kicks this ball at. First play. They only drop back 3. What a ball. That might be coming back for holding, though. 1st and 20 after a huge holding penalty. We go to Barnett on his favorite route, that crossing route. He has been eating in-man coverage on that route. We found that one concept, that crossing route with Barnett. Every time they go man coverage, we're going to that and it's working. 1st and 10. We got to go to our running back Samuel. He's been having a pretty good day today. 2nd and 3 for a touchdown drive. They do got press coverage on Watkins, but I'm pretty sure they're going to put help over the top, and that's exactly what they did. We throw it out to him. It is first down. It is a first down. The clock does stop once it gets hyped, and actually it went all the way down. Oh, we only got 11 seconds left. Send him on a crossing route. We only got 11 seconds left. Beautiful ball. Beautiful. He knocks it out. Oh, my God. He knocked that out. With 6 seconds left, he really knocked that out. Wow. 5, 4, 3, go, touchdown! We're advancing. We're advancing to the next round. What a throw! Oh my God.
Leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
That was, I don't know what coverage SMU went, but we're advancing to the next round off a miracle. That I'm not gonna lie, that was the best game of this rebuild. That was hands down the best game of this rebuild. We still got a lot more teams to play. We still got better competition to play. But the fact that we pulled this off today on the road in Dallas, Texas was insane. We came into this game as the huge underdogs. SMU was the clear coat favorite. But the fact that Watkins made that catch and Smith made that throw was insane. Now we have Texas in this quarterfinal. We just beat SMU in a thriller. Came down to the last play. Can we take down the #1 team in the country today? We've been on a Cinderella run. Sometimes it doesn't matter about who's the best team and who got the best recruits, who got the best roster. Sometimes it matters about scheme, about coaching, about how much you want it. But do we want it bad enough today? Do we want to get to that national championship? We have 3 more games left. Let's see if we can get there, man. Again, if y'all haven't yet, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and do not forget to leave a like on the video. Let's get into this. Part of this fourth quarter, we got 3rd and 6. UT has the lead, 13-10 right now. But can we get a stop? Y'all see we are not getting no pass rush, but we get a big sack right there. If we want to make it to that natty, we're going to need our D-line to step up. They've been playing okay this regular season. They played pretty bad versus SMU, probably why it was a shootout. But we have to have pass rush if we want to beat Texas today. Here we go. 1st and 10 right here. They do got press coverage on the fastest receiver in all of college football, but they do put help over the top. And we go underneath to the transfer. His first year here. Almost hit 1,000 yards this season for us to our spellback Hedgie. And this is how versatile this young man is. Come on, man. We got to take advantage of every play. We go back underneath to Frankie, and he is there. We go. Come on. Left. Good catch by Glenn. There we go. 2nd and 2. Somebody over right now, but then they're coming, and they leave that boy Bear wide open. Touchdown, UTRGV. What a drive. Great play calling by our OC. Great throws by number 12. Everybody played well that drive. On defense, with 2 minutes left in this game, it's 2nd and 14. Texas is in an empty look right now. They motion their running back over. They go to the drag. Big hit. My God. That boy Kevin. This is who wants it more. Football's about who wanted more. We wanted more. Nothing open. Throw the route. No. Why did I throw that? And the fumble again. He fumbled again. What is going on with all these fumbles? Oh my God. How was that a pick? We got to keep playing football. We just got to keep playing football at the end of the day. 2nd and 10. They go deep. You shouldn't go at him. Don't go at my boy. Texas tried to go to their top wide receiver. Texas is just crumbling right now under the pressure. 2 turnovers in back-to-back possessions. We're going to run this football. 1 first down, and this game is over. 1 first down, and this game is over. We might got just throw it off to Glenn. Get a few, Glenn. There we go. Stay in bounds. 3rd down. 3rd and 4. If we get this first down, we advance to the next round. Throw it. Yes, go ahead and take us to the next round. Go ahead and take us to that next round, baby. What a performance by this UTRGV football program today. Went up against a very, very talented Texas team. But in that fourth quarter, we made turnovers, we created turnovers, and made the plays we needed to make. We did have that pick towards the end of the game, which I was really worried, but we were able to get the ball right back off an interception. And we're going to the next round, and we're going to be playing either Texas Tech or Miami in the semifinal. We're going to be playing Texas in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl in this semifinal. And if we find a way to beat the Red Raiders, we will be playing Florida or Ole Miss in the national championship in Tampa. Texas Tech's roster, they're stacked too as well. Led by Brad Jackson, the dual threat, 90 overall. They're not that great at running back, though. I'm pretty sure they're going to depend heavy on their passing game. They are stacked at receiver. A lot of big receivers, 6'3", 6'5", 6'4". They only have not that great at tight end. Their defense is great. Texas Tech is always known for a great defense, great middle linebacker, great corners. They barely have any holes. This is going to be an epic game. This is going to be cinema. And again, if y'all are still watching this video, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and do not forget to leave a like on the video. Leave a like on the video so it can go all through the algorithm so everybody on YouTube can see this. And you know what? The like goal, y'all been going crazy on that like button. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all smashing that like. Y'all coming back smashing that like button more than y'all come back for mac and cheese on Thanksgiving. Y'all going ridiculous. But let's try for 100 likes. I know we can do it. 100 likes, I know we can do it. We got the best community on YouTube. Let's go ahead and get to it. But let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and get into this game. The semifinal versus Texas Tech. We're in the fourth quarter of this semifinal, and Texas Tech has the lead. 17-13 right now as we go underneath to that boy Barrett, and he makes a big catch. If we want to win this game today, we need 12 to show up. Need him to show up. Here we go. Here we go. They do got press coverage on Watkins. They have been putting help over the top, but this time they don't do it. And you are about to pay. Boom! You gotta put help over the top on the fastest receiver in the country. My God. Left. Can we get a stop? Can we find a way to get a stop right here? And wow, are you serious? Are you serious? How do we give that up? How do we give that up? How? Just how do we give that up right there? Neil, we're gonna... Come on, make a play. Big pick. Come on, don't test that boy. Don't test him. They tested him that one time, just the last possession. Don't test him again. Everybody else. Good throw, good throw, good throw, good throw. Come on. Turnovers, and we're going to be advancing to that national championship in Tampa. Here we go. They put man on the fast receiver in the country. That's dangerous. You put man coverage on the fast receiver in the country. That's dangerous. And we're going to go to the Wildcat and go jet sweep for a first down. Can we get to the outside? We do. We find a way to get to that outside first down with 2.5 minutes left. 20 after that holding penalty. If it wasn't for that holding penalty, we would have got a touchdown. We throw it right there. Oh, that was almost a pick. After that holding penalty, we need a first down. We're going to throw it right there in that whole throw. Oh, he almost was able to make that. He was almost able to make that throw. Now we got to try to kick it right here. This is from 45 yards. Y'all know I'm very bad at kicking field goals on this game, but I think I was just able to get enough, and it's in. He has been throwing turnovers today. Can we capitalize on those plays? But we're giving up chunk plays right now. We're just giving up chunk plays, and I feel like right here we got to go man. I feel like if we go zone, we're going to lose, and they're going to go down the field and score a touchdown. We got to go. We got to go man right here. They go, and wow, we get beat. Are you serious? We really get beat right there by our best corner. He had, wow. Down by 1 point. Down by 1 point. We need Achilles Smith to take us to the natty right here. I don't know how he needs to do it, but he needs to find a way right here. All 3 of our timeouts. We have a minute and a half left. We have more than enough time. More than enough time to get down the field. Aim. Go. Barrett. 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 Great play, Barrett. 58 seconds left. 58 seconds left. We're deciding not to use a timeout, but we might use a timeout on our next if we don't get out of bounds right here. We go back to Barrett again. Barrett, Barrett, Barrett. Find your way out of bounds. 30 seconds left. We're already in the red zone. That is how special this offense is. Texas Tech gave us the ball back with too much time. Oh, boom. Watkins, go. First down. Call your timeout. 25 seconds left. Can we find our way? And that's a touchdown. I told y'all they gave us too much time. All we need to do is find our way in the end zone. I feel like right here we got to go to our tight end, right? He does have a person on, but he's a big... No. Please do not return that. Please. Oh, my God, man. I mean, that honestly doesn't help at all. That doesn't help that they return that because now they're down by... Now all they need to do is get a field goal to tie the game. Here we go. 15 seconds. Texas Tech has a lot of time to find their way in the red zone. I mean, in the red zone here. Come on, you have to make a play on that. You can't just sit there and give that up. You can't just sit there and give that up right there. It's a flag. It's a flag. That has to be holding, right? That has to be holding, right? Yes, it's coming back for holding. Yes. Yes, it's coming back for holding. I think that just took them out of field goal range. They're at the 48-yard line. 3 seconds left. Yes, that took them out of field goal range. Their offensive lineman probably just caused them this game. We're going to come off the edge. We're going to come off the edge right here. We're coming. We're going. Get off me. Get off me. This is for the game. This is for the game. There we go. We're advancing to the national championship. We're going to the Navy. That was very risky. I'm not going to lie. I thought he almost caught it. What a performance today by this UTRGV team, especially in that fourth quarter. And then taking down an undefeated team like Texas Tech was special. What a performance, man, by Achilles Smith. He will definitely be on the thumbnail of this video. He has to be, man. Him, maybe him and Watkins, or him and Hawkins. I don't know who's going to be on the thumbnail yet. But the fact that we are advancing to the national championship in Tampa is insane. We're going to be playing Florida in the national championship. This is basically a home game for them because this is in Tampa. In Tampa, Florida, man, this is going to be a special game. Like I said, it's going to be like a home game to them. It is going to be loud. We're basically on the road. Florida has every advantage in this game. But when you look at this roster, it is led by DJ Lagway, the senior now. He did not leave to go to the NFL. He is at the best he could ever be. KD Daniels at running back. They got pretty decent receivers too as well. This team is talented. This team is truly talented, man. A great defense. Great corners on the outside. Decent safeties. This is going to be a tough game. This is going to be a tough game. We're not going to waste any more time. Again, if y'all haven't yet, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and do not forget to leave a like on the video. And if you want to be a part of my College Football 27 giveaway, all you got to do, comment down below. But, man, you already know, man. We a community. We a family. Let's go ahead and get into this natty. We're in the second half of this game versus Florida, and I'm not going to lie to y'all, it is looking ugly. It is looking ugly. We're down 17-0, but we do get a big play right there. We can't give up. We cannot give up. We can't give up in this game. Even though we're down 17-0, we can't have any give up. We go underneath to Kendricks. Can he find his way in the end zone? And he does. That fast. Come on, man. Down by 10. Down by 10, man. We need our offense to have another drive like that. Defense. 2nd and 5. They go to the run. Big stop right there by our defense. Big stop right there by our defense when we need it most. 3rd and 8. We need a stop right here. Need to find a way. Please make a tackle. Yes, he gets out of bounds. Falls out of bounds. Easy 3 and out. We get the ball back before the end of the fourth quarter. Defense. 2.5 minutes left in this game. We go to Frankie on the inside zone. Only able to get a couple yards. That is the one thing about this Florida defense. It is hard to run on this D-line. Not going to lie to you. It has been hard to run on them. We throw it over the top, and we almost throw a pick. We get a first down right here. There we go. It's Barrett. It's Barrett. Wide open. They cannot guard that route from Barrett. Barrett has been making a living this season off that crossing route. And then 10 right here. We're going to try to roll out right here. Beautiful throw if he can make it. Beautiful throw. Beautiful throw right there. 3rd and goal. Can we get away in the end zone? We go underneath to Barrett. And wow. He's only at the 4-yard line. We got to go for it. We got to go for it. I'm not going to lie, y'all. We got to go for it. It's definitely a risk, but we got to. We got to. Hike the ball. Go. It is nothing open. It is nothing open. It was nothing open. Down. We are sending a blitz, though. See if we can get home. Please make. How do you not make that tackle, Groves? How do you not make that tackle? No, I'm actually being serious. How do you not make that tackle as a linebacker? But our corner can make that tackle. Our corner can get that tackle. But you telling me you couldn't get yours? 3rd and 9, man. We need to stop. They're gonna get a first down because we can't get no protection. They're gonna get a stop on 3rd down. I think my OBS just stopped recording. But we do find a way to get a stop with 5 minutes left in this game. With 5 minutes left in this game, our defense, even though we wasn't able, maybe I should have kicked the field goal. Not gonna lie, maybe I should have took the points and took the field goal. I'm gonna try to go back to that crossing route again. He's able to, wow, what? I'm not gonna lie, this dude Barrett tough. This dude Barrett remind me of Mekhi Lemon. This boy, he just catch everything. 1st and 10. They're not giving up any deep plays at all right now. But I think they just gave up a big one. No, he was beat. He was beat. I'm beat right there. I'm not gonna lie. Come on. Come on. What a ball. What a ball. 1st and 10. Touchdown. End zone. Barrett lives off those. Come on. Come on, defense. I should have kicked the field goal, man. I knew I should have kicked the field goal. So 1st and 10. We know they're going to run the ball. We know they're going to run the ball. Just make the tackle. Thank you. 2nd and 12. They're going to run the ball every play. I need y'all to make tackles. They run the ball again. They actually go play action. Come on. Come on, please make the tackle. Thank you. 3rd and 7. Up right here. 3rd and 7. If we can get the ball back, I can find my way in the end zone. There we go. Please. Thank you. We get the sack. I'm not going to lie. DJ Lagway almost got out of there. He almost, and if he was able to get out of there, that would have been a touchdown. Not going to lie to y'all. If he was able to get out of there, that would have probably not been a touchdown, been a first down. What a stop by our defense. With a minute, basically about 2 minutes left. Got Frankie on the return all year on this crossing route. He always wins. Look, just always wins. He just finds a way to win. Please get the ball. Please, there ain't no way that's a fumble. There ain't no way that's a fumble. There ain't no way that's a fumble. Well, no. There ain't no way that's a fumble, right? Come on, Barrett. You can't be scaring me like that, man. Minute and a half left. We go to the RPO to Barrett. Barrett, find your way out of bounds. Barrett has been the MVP of this college football playoff. He just keeps making play after play from the slot. They just cannot guard him from the slot. 1st and 10. Gotta make the right reads. We go to Frankie. He has a lot of open room, and he finds his way out of bounds. 1st and goal. Y'all know last time we ran down the clock. It ran as much clock down as we could, and it almost put us at risk of losing. Now we're going to score if we get it. We're scoring. I don't care. I'm not taking that risk. We're scoring. Great drive right there. Now we need our defense to stop one of the best quarterbacks in the country. And we need our defense to show up in the biggest moment. Need our defense to show up in the biggest moment. And then we just get beat. Like left. Minute left. Florida, they actually go to the run right here. And we just don't make a tackle. Like what are we doing? Like, what? Are we choking right now? What are we doing as a defense? 50 seconds left. They're letting the clock go down. There we go. Make the tackle, and we made it in bounds. 47 seconds left. They're letting the clock run right now. We do. No, please tackle him. Please, no. How? How do we let this happen? Please get the tackle. Please, thank you. I'm not gonna lie, we got to use all our timeouts. Wow, Florida's kicking a field goal? Oh, nah. Florida just kicked a field goal? You know what? I'll take it. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the craziest thing. Boy, you must be out your mind. Nah, there ain't no way. Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Oh, no. There ain't no way you about to do this, CA. There ain't no way you about to do this, CA. Do not do this to me, please. Please, please. I've been working 4 years for this. Don't do this to me, EA. Don't do this to me. Yes, yes, and it's going back. And it's going back. You dummy. You dummy. DJ Ladway, you a dummy. That's why Florida got rid of you. That's why Florida got rid of you at Baylor. That's why. And you threw yourself out of field goal range. Stupid. There ain't no. This has been the craziest national championship I've ever played. From Florida kicking an onside kick with 13 seconds left, basically in the end zone, and then they got an onside kick. This game has been insane. He throws the ball away again. Nah. No, this has been crazy. No. I'm not gonna lie. EA, fix your game, man. EA, fix your game, but I'm not gonna say nothing. EA, fix your game, but I'm not gonna say nothing. EA, fix your game, I'm not gonna say nothing. Because y'all just gave me a national championship. I appreciate you. My God. We have won the national championship. We worked 4 years for this. Maybe Florida has some very questionable, and I mean their head coach might get fired in probably about 30 minutes after this game is over. Remember I said that. But the fact that we came here today in Tampa, Florida, in Florida's house, and won the national championship is insane. Raise that trophy, Coach Bush. Raise that trophy, my guy. In the rain, all that aura. Just rain and aura. Come on, man. What a performance today. Achilles Smith Jr. played again, 300 yards, 66% completion percentage. What a performance today by this team. And we have completed another challenge, and that is win a national championship. So look at the final stats for this season. 4,900 yards by Achilles Smith Jr., 46 touchdowns, 10 picks. What a year by him. 61% completion percentage. He played great. Frankie Arthur, 1,200 yards, 10 touchdowns. He had a year. Our spell running back, the true freshman, 400 yards and 6 touchdowns. This dude Samuel had 4 rushing touchdowns, but when it came to receiving, we went ballistic. Caleb Barrett had a crazy college football playoff run. 1,400 yards, 17 touchdowns. Jelani Watkins, 1,100 yards, 13 touchdowns. Miles almost had 1,000. Carrion had 600. What a year by this team, man. And then Elijah Groves, almost 130 tackles, 10 tackles for loss. And we were able to get sacks. It didn't feel like that this season, but we got back there to that quarterback a decent amount this season. Michael led us with picks, and I was talking a lot of mess with him throughout the season. He got beat a lot, but he made a lot of plays. So he basically made up for it, basically evened out. But what a year by this team, man. Let's go ahead and look at our trophy room and see what we accomplished throughout this rebuild. For one, we got a national championship, then a Peach Bowl trophy, Sugar Bowl, two conference championships. We won 2 bowl games. So when you look at the 4 challenges that we completed, we won a natty. We had a winning record. We had a winning record versus our rival UTSA, and we won a conference championship. The only thing we didn't complete was signing the #1 player in the state of Texas. That is the only thing we didn't complete. So y'all drop down in the comments, how would y'all grade this entire rebuild? We did the full one in this video, and if y'all stayed throughout the whole rebuild, y'all some real ones. Y'all stayed throughout it, y'all really some real ones. But y'all graded, man, from F to A+. But that is going to be the end of this rebuild. Y'all drop down in the comments, who was y'all's favorite player throughout this entire rebuild? What was it? Achilles Smith Jr.? Was it Frankie Alter? Was it, Hawkins from last season? Was it Jelani Watkins? Was it Caleb Barrett? Y'all drop down in the comments, man. Y'all already know, man. We a community, we a family, and we're going to keep doing rebuilds like this where we do the full rebuild in one video because I had a lot of fun with this. It took a long time to record and edit this, but it was worth it for y'all, man. Y'all already know we a community, we a family. And again, if you want to be a part of that College Football 27 giveaway, all you got to do, comment down below and be subscribed to the channel. And we got a 007 marathon stream on Twitch coming. I think when this video come out, it will be next week. It'll be next week, either on the 22nd or the 26th or the 22nd or the 27th. My bad. 26th or the 27th. Though that 007 marathon will be coming. But y'all already know, man. We a community. We a family. And Saturday Night Lights. We out of here. Let's go.
Is it what you wanna